Hello, chat. Hello,
Did you say
everybody.
don't talk about the liberal media on the stream or what?
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 9th episode of Stars Without a Number with Ox, Jim, Rimmy, Kavlo, and Sam.
Hi.
Hope you watched last week's episode. If you didn't,
Spoilers alert.
this week is going to be primarily focused on the crew assembling their new corporate-funded ship. And depending on how much time we have when everything is done with that, we'll see where we go from there, you know. Put a lot of time into everything, and I'm excited to see where the players go and what they do with their newfound corporate overlord.
What if we tell the corpos to fuck off though? Which is still an option.
That's your God-given right, though, isn't it?
How many?
You know what?
How many tall towers are in AS?
There's a few.
Great question.
There's a few.
Every single time he lays down a little treat line leading us to an adventure and a quest, we say no.
It's true.
We say no, thank you.
We're angry, actually.
I'm not angry. I mean, it's a fucking...
No, we are.
Oh, you're
mad.
None of these were good.
You're trying to railroad us! Ah!
You know, I got a question. You got a job board around here on AS?
Fuck up.
Could you come up with 3 to 6 random jobs that could work for various corporations that all have their own quest lines?
I would like a job board.
Yeah.
Kavlo, will you come with me to the job board?
Yeah, sure, dude.
Sweet.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right, guys. You guys are funny. You're real funny guys, huh?
Funny looking. Oh, fuck. Wait, that's us.
Oh, come on, man.
Guys, I'm sorry.
What did you do to us?
We should start, if all of you have your books open, we should start building our ship together.
The ship.
Love this animal. The shit.
394.
I put this on
Thank
BRB
you.
chat so I can open my books. Give me 1 second.
Will you talk to us like Severus Snape?
Potter.
I don't think that's a good idea. I don't
Why?
think I could be trusted with that kind of power.
Hey man, you're the DM. You could say that our guy that we're going to for the ship is like Severus Snape pilled.
Mr.
True.
Potter. Have you ever
Freelancers.
freelancers?
What's the most you've ever lost in a coin? That's the wrong movie.
That's the wrong guy.
Turn
Yeah,
to
that's the wrong guy.
page 99.
Mr.
Dick the balls,
Freelancer.
Mr. Potter. Call it.
Okay.
Your wife or your mother cucked me, Mr. Potter.
Hey, dude.
She did, though.
We can start with the
No,
whole.
I'm
We do. They have told you
Canonical.
they'll only go as high as a patrol boat. If you guys want a smaller ship or a cheaper ship, they won't turn you down on that either.
No.
I
Holy
didn't
shit, no.
I didn't figure you would, but I just wanted to be clear that you had options.
It is a lot of debt though to go into, isn't it?
Yeah. Like the
Look,
hull
look,
alone
okay.
is 2.5, and we're not even talking additions.
Good
The
heavens.
difference between being in a free merchant and a patrol boat is the difference between being in like a fucking Honda Civic and an APC. All right, there's some heavy fucking advantages to being in a patrol boat.
What are we
Let
talking about,
alone-
like Fast and Furious 1 Honda Civic or what?
Oh, he's
Big
spitting.
question.
Is there
Because
even
if
a Honda
it-
Civic in Fast and Furious 1? Is there?
Yeah, it's what they steal the cargo with. The
Yeah.
black Honda Civics.
So it could be like
when
a
was the Civic
souped up
first invented?
Honda Civic, or is it going to be
Like
like
the 80s.
like
God,
a
it is
fucking
an old brand, huh?
like a BMP3? Like what are we getting in? Are we getting a piece of shit?
Ultimately, do you think a souped up Honda Civic is going to win against a BMP3?
It is if we stick fucking.
If it's
It is if I'm driving it, baby!
I mean, if we stick fucking recoilless rifles on the side, yes, I do.
We got
just
to
work
get me-
around it.
Is it funk?
Dude, the bass in this thing is crazy.
You go so hard.
Yeah, who knows?
Why
Maybe
is
we could
Ivan
do a
in there?
rumor.
Get out of here!
Yeah. So what's the deal? How much debt do we want to go into?
That's
I
up
think
to you
that's the
guys.
main question, because we're getting put in what, like at most 2.4 million in debt, right?
At least.
Well past that.
At least. Apologies, and that's gonna put us in the pocket of some corpo bitches for a long time, like a long time.
You are misunderstanding how little 2.5 million is in this game.
To us, it's a lot.
To us, in the tutorial area alone, we could have made upwards of like 100,000 credits. Right? Like,
Right.
we're not going to be... Like, if you think... Basically, put it this way. Most campaigns start you on a free merchant. That's like the bog standard thing you start with. And you're generally going to be expected to pay it off by the time you're like, I don't know, level 6 or so. Like...
That's 3 more levels.
Yeah, but that's like... You're starting on a free merchant. It's really simple. And then after that, everything else is going up to even bigger upgrades and even bigger stuff. Like... Again, I cannot stress to you how much more of an advantage a patrol boat is. You have 5 armor over 2 armor.
I'm just talking in general, like, from the patrol boat, because I don't think does anybody here not want to do patrol boat? Or does anybody have, like, an argument for it?
I'm pro
Right.
patrol boat. Yeah.
I'm so
Right.
patrol boat.
So, but what I mean is, like,
Roll boat.
from the patrol boat, how much higher are we willing to go? Is what I was talking about. What we're talking about. What?
We can't. Can we?
He means how much more do you want to spend on upgrades?
Yeah, how much debt are we looking into?
Well, I'll get ahead of this right now.
Transmission received.
We're saving the $2.5 grand on lifeboats. Get shooting or get dying. I don't give a fuck.
So true.
We're not putting lifeboats in this bitch.
I'm not.
Right.
Can we put this to a vote?
We are not getting lifeboats. I'm with Ots.
Okay, that's 2. I'm pro lifeboat. I don't know about the other 2. Kavlo?
Yeah, I'm also pro lifeboat.
Oh, so it's all hinges on Jim. Are you
Couple
fucking
of
not? Jim?
pro-lifers out here.
Hold on, let me flip a coin. Hold on,
Jim, listen.
hold on, flip my coin. You-
Jim deciding any moral
Re-
decision.
remember when I backed you, all right? That's all I'm saying.
When the hell did you back me?
Hey man, I was willing to fucking let loose those creatures from the fucking
Yeah, no, but you
on the
didn't.
station. Well, because you backed out. That's not my fault.
No.
That's crazy.
Oh. Well, no lifeboats.
You pussy.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim. Thank you. All right. Good. All right.
Okay.
Look, regardless, what we're going at, we've got 4 hard points. We've got shit tons of power and mass, which is good. In fact, the only downside is mass. We can't carry as much cargo.
What is the
But
multiplication
so
for
asterisk
each?
is times 10 because we're a frigate. If it's a hash mark, a hashtag kind of thing, then it's a times 2.
Most of them are asterisks.
Yes, that is very
A
true.
lot of asterisks.
I'm actually
So-
struggling to find a hash mark.
I guess
Let's
ask another question.
Might be under like weapons.
another important question.
Mm.
We gotta specialize pretty much. What are we gonna do? What do you guys want to do?
Well, the advantage of a patrol boat is you don't actually really have to specialize. You have whilst free merchants have a lot more mass, they have less power though. They also have less hard points. They've got the kind of mass advantage, but they need to put upgrades in to do stuff that we can already do from the get-go. We are already faster than them. We already have very good armor for anything that isn't, a military vessel. We already have a max crew count of 20, when a free merchant only has a max crew count of 6. We would already be at max capacity if we were in a free merchant. So, honestly,
We actually meet minimum capacity as is.
No, that's
page are we
minimum,
on?
that's
99.
page 90, 95, 96 through there kind of thing.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So yeah, the patrol boat's minimum capacity thing. So that's like how much crew you need to run it effectively. Yeah. So we are already in a pretty good position to move at least 15 people. We can do that, and we can stretch it more if we want to risk our life support. Yada. There's a bunch of rules about that. We've already got enough armor that we're protected. We're already fast. We just really need guns and then any sort of like upgrades that we might want to utilize, like any sort of specialty. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We work alone, right? We're pretty much going to be wherever we are. We're going to be alone. Like we land on a planet and we're doing operation on the planet. We're alone on the planet, right? We're probably not going to have help.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Now just hear me out.
Okay.
Amphibious operation. Land on the planet. And no, listen,
No.
can land and can operate underwater. So we can land, do and whatever we want to do on the planet, our ship will forever be hidden underwater.
No,
we
hold on,
could live. What?
I think you need something else for that as well. Hold on.
It says class fighter, so I think you could probably go up, but I don't know.
Only
It can't
fighter
go
and
up,
frigate
yeah.
hull classes come out this fitting.
We're frigate,
Is it? Yeah. No,
Oh,
it's okay.
we are a frigate.
so we could have like the Bebop. Is all I'm
Bec-
saying.
It's something to think about.
If you want to
a
go
merge ship-
if you want to go a little cheaper, but the same idea, you could go atmospheric configuration and just have the ability to land on planets.
We
Yeah,
at
see,
least want atmospheric. I would argue atmospheric over amphibious because while going underwater
Well,
is
we
cool.
need both.
No, we don't need both. No. You need because amphibious comes with atmospheric, but atmospheric
does
is
it?
ludicrously cheaper. Right? You're talking about $250,000 versus $50,000.
But it could save us the ship.
No, I don't think. Okay, how often is there going to be a time where we land like, oh, thank God, there's a planet with an ocean that we dive into, which again is like that's a rare thing when it comes to planets in the first place, having oceans.
Yeah, our first
So
job was to find
Also,
Atlantis.
also, how are we landing it underwater and then getting out of it?
Well, it says amphibious, so we don't have to go under, but we can land on the water. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but okay,
Swim to the ship.
what we're saying is
Can't-
like the atmospheric configuration. We could already like hide in a valley if needed. We could already,
Yeah, but that's easily
fucking, like-
accessible. Well, see, all I'm saying is like, if we were to land on, I don't know, the cannibal raider planet, right?
It's not
Right.
No,
Yeah.
no cannibals are going to go to fucking
I heard they were
the
pirates.
ocean. Cannibal pirates, you're right. If we go to the cannibal pirate, and if we, what I'm looking for right now, to be honest, is if there's like a fighter dock, like if we could put a single fighter dock. Or
So
No,
we
that's a
can't
cruiser
because that's
thing.
a cruiser. Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah.
that's what I was looking
Cruiser.
for. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I
ship-based
love-
/ fighter is under cruiser. It's $200,000.
Dude, we should
I
get boarding
think they
tubes.
do have in one of the splat books. I don't remember which one. I think there is a way for like limpet fighters or something, or like connected fighters via like tubes that you
Yeah.
can kind of carry on the
Yeah.
outside.
It's too. It'd be a lot though for that, unfortunately.
Again, we also
what
need
what
a
you're
fighter,
looking for,
so-
Remy, is that you could get there's something that lets you attach another ship to use your spike drive, and you can attach a fighter to that.
See, that would
I
be
think so.
that would work. That'd be good.
What was that? I remember that. Was that
I'm trying to find
Steel?
it. It's in the
Yeah.
main book now.
Just so we're on the same
I was
page.
just looking at it. I'm trying to find it now.
Just so we're on the same page.
Go on.
When it says power, that's what limits the mods we can put on this, right?
Yes.
Power and mass.
Power-
So we
power
have, we
and
have
mass.
15 power. We have 10 mass.
Right. So we can fit more things.
And that is
like,
also, you'll
that
notice,
need
that is
higher
where the
power.
hash marks come in.
Right. Gotcha.
So that's
In
because,
the mass, right?
colony core on a frigate is, actually it'll only take, what is it, ×2? Yeah, ×2, so it'd be 4. Anyway, I was going to say for the, I am not pro amphibious operation. I am pro atmospheric configuration because also
Oh, we need one of them
firing
in the end,
starship
yeah.
weapons in atmosphere, they do ludicrous damage. It's one of the only things that could outright kill me.
Yeah. I want to have a fucking Firefly moment where I come up under a ridge and you guys are all on the ridge. Yeah.
Mhm.
Although I'm not bluffing, I actually do have weapons.
We could bluff about it too, though.
We could bluff about it, yeah. I'd be like, I have like 3 guns.
It's
which is
crazy.
just-
The best weapon they
Still,
had was
yeah.
a fucking flak gun they strapped to the roof.
And that was only in the movie.
Mm.
I agree. I think atmospheric is more important than amphibious. I like the cool factor, but it is also 5 times as expensive. I'd also make a argument for, especially since we're trying to, make money for debt, fuel scoops. They're cheap.
Yes.
Can save us fuel money.
Yes. Holy shit, fuel scoops are amazing.
It's cheap. It's as cheap as it's the same as atmospheric. It's $25,000. Or sorry,
You're writing all this down, right? You ship boy.
I am right now in fucking
Okay, you are.
Credit Credit.
Gotcha.
Boarding tubes.
By the way, you guys all have access to a sheet called Corporate Funded. It is your ship sheet. You can rename it as you please. It is already set up to have the stats of an empty patrol boat.
Ooh, in that case,
Oh, there it is.
we
Cute.
could just use this, right?
Yep. Everything you want to drag on is in the compendium / fucking item area. Yes, item area.
We're gonna want to be
ship
armed, I
things,
guess.
ship weapons,
Yeah.
yep.
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. Yeah. And the good
Okay,
thing about a patrol
so-
boat is you can take 4 weapons, whereas a free merchant can usually take 2, and they are going to be limited to a sand thrower and then some sort of anti-ship
What?
weapon. Okay, this is one. I like Stars That Number a lot. This is one downside I actually don't like. I think their ship weapon names are fucking stupid. They basically tried to come
too.
up with the most like ridiculous alternative names for the same fucking weapons, right? Like, they call it a mag spike array rather than, like, a mag gun or just a cannon or whatever. You know, it's a lightning charge mantle rather than just, like, you know, an electricity weapon. You know, it's a flak emitter array or a sand thrower rather than a flak gun.
Oh, sand thrower.
Yeah. So it throws
sorry.
silica, which shreds
right.
fighters.
Yeah, I thought it was a
Sorry,
Sam
dude.
thrower, and I was very afraid.
No,
I
okay,
love the
we will be throwing it, though.
polyspectral
No.
MES beam.
I hate that fucking one. It just means big laser. Just oh god, I wish they had some normal names for this shit.
What are you talking about? They got plasma beam right there.
Oh, plasma
I
beam
don't
is
actually
Torpedo
think
launcher.
is.
They have
I think
nuclear
plasma beam
missiles.
may have been a new one they added as well. The nuclear missile's very funny, but it is going to be mostly useless even on like medieval worlds.
What is our?
Though it is funny, there is a type of pre-tech you can find called like a dummy nuke or something, which is just a really big nuclear bomb, but made with really shitty components, so nuke snuffers don't detect them. But they're considered pre-tech.
That's
So
fucking
this-
awesome.
Is this in the journal or where is this?
It's in our character sheet. It's like if you go to your character
Oh,
sheet, it's
I
above
see,
your
I
character.
see.
Yeah.
Are we getting a spike wave upgrade?
Well, that
That's
is
a great
another
call.
question, and that is also a very big question because it is expensive and costly and
It's only 100K.
No,
Yeah.
it's more the space and the mass. So it's going to be 2 power, 2 mass just for the spike drive upgrade. The question is, you know, do we want
Is
to?
it? We're getting drive 2, right?
No, we're getting drive 1. Oh, sorry, drive 2.
We
but
have
yeah,
we start
that's-
with drive one, I believe.
Yeah. Sorry.
right.
No, I meant the first upgrade. Sorry, but which is 2 mass and 2 power. Look at the hashtag.
Yeah.
So, I agree with it only because
There's a lot of 2
the
jumps.
the longest jump in this entire sector is 2 jumps. So if we get to drive 2, then we can get everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drive to a. If we don't get a level 2 one,
No,
we
Zam,
cut off
nukes
half the
don't
map.
work in this setting because of nuke sniffers, which are very easy things to power. They're post-tech, but they're still easy to power, which means you can power them like a water mill in a medieval setting. And nuke sniffers will sniff out that a nuclear reaction is happening and cancel it.
Now, how
It'll
much?
Simply stop the reaction.
Why do we have 8 out of 10 mass, but the fuel scoops are only 1?
They're not only one.
They're not. The hashtag means it's multiplied by 2, big dog.
Yep.
Based on the
Let's-
size of your ship.
Yeah.
Let's be so for
In our
real.
case, multiplied by 2.
Oh, there's not a hashtag on the. If I just click it.
Are we really anti-lifeboats?
Yes, very much so.
Why?
What dictates our cargo? Is it our leftover mass?
No, so its cargo space is an upgrade. It has no cost, but it takes 1 mass per upgrade, and then you
So
can just
right now we
fit.
don't even have cargo.
Not yet.
No,
We're
not
building
yet,
it in
we haven't.
after. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
it's
figuring out the
last
stuff
thing
that we
add.
need, and then everything else will just be cargo space, essentially.
Oh yeah,
fuel scoop-
ship tender mount. There it is.
Oh,
Allow another ship to hitch to a spike,
is-
on a spike
Is
drive.
that it?
25K. 1-1. Frigate. Cool.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that is the one I was thinking of. I think it also lets you transfer some other stuff. Is it? Ship tender mount, symbiosis. Each ship tender allows 1 craft of a hull size smaller to link up.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, it is fucking sick.
That is sick, dude. But shout out the capital class one that just lets you put an entire fucking frigate inside of your capital ship.
That is based.
Very
I can't wait to get
fucking
one of
cool.
those.
Sure, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. Fuel scoops is like we definitely want. They're amazing. I would say drive 2 upgrade. I think is a good idea.
Just
I'm
because
just gonna, like, put-
yeah,
There you
2
go.
jumps. I agree.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put like the ones that we were suggesting on now, so we see what kind of like usage that takes up.
Boarding tubes.
I am against boarding tubes.
We need them.
For what?
no,
If
because
we
they're
ever need
only
to
used-
board something.
We could literally board it in like 17 other ways. It's only useful against disabled ships.
Yeah, man.
How's
We
it
have
boarded?
like welders. We can just
Yeah.
go
Yeah,
out
but
in
it-
suits.
Yeah, but then it takes 30 minutes, and then they know where we're welding.
They're gonna know that they're disabled, bro. The fight's done. They're gonna know they're gonna get boarded.
They're gonna fight back, though. They're gonna kill us.
What do you
Well,
think?
you
You
know-
know,
to kill me!
Listen, you got 20 crew anyway, bro. They're disposable. And trust me, they'll
Yeah.
be disposed of.
Do we? Oh, we're getting peons?
I mean, if
Wait,
you
I'm
want
on
to. Oh, if you want to. You got room
Right
for them,
away?
is what I meant. If you want to, you have a room, is what I mean.
We don't just get free people.
No,
I doubt they're-
no.
they're giving us-
If you get people, you have to pay them wages.
Oh well, I got
Oh,
this. Don't
we gotta
worry.
pay
I'll
him?
work my magic.
Not unless Jim gives them the fucking.
I mean, yes, unless you literally
Jim
build a
can
crew of
guarantee-
20 people, Jim has a med
Jim's
across
gonna
the sector.
Shanghai, all these people under the boat.
We're
Yeah.
gonna have a women-only crew.
Okay, we're doing this shit again.
You're
Jesus
already
Christ.
failing at that. Also, aren't you gay?
It's
Or are you retconning that?
He
Are
can
you
be
right,
bi.
Connie?
It's still up in the air.
He can be bi. Yeah, you can give him a break.
No, don't be a fence sitter.
Jesus Christ. This is fucking
Well.
by erasure.
We could go. Oh god, it just uses so much mass. The flak emitter battery is so good, but it uses a shit ton of mass.
This is I'll put in a group chat. This is what I was looking at right now. Like this is the setup I was thinking of, and we still have some space to play around with, and that covers most of our necessities.
Let's see.
It's good. That's good. That sounds good. How much do we have left?
2 mass and then a bunch of power.
Shadow dogs. I kind of is a workshop. not
Keep in
important?
mind, by the way, your weapons take mass.
Do they?
Oh right,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
That's what I'm looking at.
Uh,
I'm also a ship's locker. I mean, I guess we could get. Yeah, I mean, it's. Oh, it doesn't take any power or mass. Yeah, we can definitely get that.
No, for sure that.
same with the armory.
Okay, we could get 2 weapons. As long as they're small.
4 weapons.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we've got to.
He's talking about Kavlo's current configuration. Has
Yeah,
room
we're
for
trying to
two
balance,
one-mass
yeah.
weapons.
I'm not certain. Survey sensor array. I'm not certain we necessarily need that. Let's see.
No, it doesn't seem like a bad thing to have.
Can I be honest? Here's my this is just something to think about. I think if we're not gonna have a ton of cargo space, we should just spend the money to make them smugglers holds.
Potentially, yeah. But don't they
What does
carry
the
a lot?
smuggler's hole take?
Same as a. It's just 1 mass.
Don't they
Ship's
carry
locker
less?
is
It,
zero.
it, it just it costs money. It's gonna cost us 25 grand, but it's well hidden cargo space.
We could also grab one of those, right?
We could. Yeah,
You know,
there's
ship's
nothing
locker
we can't have a
and
cargo
the
and a
smuggler's hold.
But again, that's gonna
No,
take an
ship's
extra
locker is
mass
separate.
away.
He's not talking about shit. He's talking.
I'm talking about
cargo.
cargo space. Ship's locker is something entirely different. Yeah.
No, okay. This is no. Okay, a smuggler's hold is way less cargo space. It's only 2 tons versus cargo space, which I think is 25 tons.
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lame as fuck.
Yeah, it's 20 tons in a frigate.
Ooh.
20
Oh,
tons is enough for us to
No, no,
carry just about anything.
2
we
ton.
want.
No, smuggler's hold. Yeah, smuggler's hold is 2 tons in a frigate. Yeah. Yeesh.
Also,
Yeah.
our ship defenses cost mass and power as well. I've just seen.
They-
So it's not just
That-
our
yeah.
weapons.
So yeah, we.
Ship
But-
defenses I hadn't even thought about, Kavlo. It's a good point. Those do also cost mass and power.
Ship defenses don't cost 10 times what they say on the paper, though. So that's nice. They're just regularly expensive.
No, they do.
They're
No,
so
there's
very
no
expensive,
there's no
though. They're
asterisks
all-
next to them.
For me, there is for cost.
Yeah.
The ship
Next to the-
defense, there is, yeah.
Ship defense, yeah. There's asterisks on all of them.
No,
Credit
like
cost
ship,
multiplied
ship
by-
weapon.
No.
Scroll down.
Oh, for no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
defenses and weapons are different.
Yeah,
so-
that's- I sorry, I thought I said weapons.
No, we're
It's
talking about defense.
defense.
Sorry.
But no, you're right. The weapons don't have asterisks, which is nice. Although they're just regularly expensive.
But we are going to need at least 1 or 2 weapons, right?
yeah.
Well,
We're
no,
gonna wanna
we need
defend.
at minimum 2 weapons, and we would probably should go for more so that we can have an advantage over anyone we're fighting.
Well, that's gonna eat into the mass for the other stuff.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Kavlo, thanks for the gift. By the way, I didn't even realize until just now you said that.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
That's a banger, dude. That's crazy.
That is a really good one, yeah.
Okay. Atmos being. Hold on, let me go back up to Atmos.
You guys
I'm
should
scared.
just convince them to give you a capital ship and give you a singularity gun, bro. Done and dusted.
Turn
So
around and
real.
just shoot AAs with it. Just fucking- yeah, all right, done and dusted. That's it. We'll work off that moral blackness for 4 more sessions, and we'll be free of it.
Hmm.
About that beer I owe you. You ever worked on a patrol boat?
I guess we should
Honestly-
we should start with weapons then. Start with ship weapons, so we know how much shit we have left over.
Holy shit!
If that's what we want.
Yeah. So to give you an idea, for something like a torpedo launcher, that's 10 power,
God damn.
which we could get, but that's gonna be 10 fucking power. It does so much fucking damage though. God, we could kill so many people.
I'm assuming the second cost is the reload cost. Yeah, it's on everything has ammo. It is.
Yeah.
Um,
The mag spike array is very good, if I recall rightly.
for 1 mil.
It basically just obliterates fighters. It is. It's
Oh, it's a
two-
flak weapon too. Yeah.
Yeah, but it also has AP 10. So, if I recall rightly, it can.
Oh.
But so does flak. But so does flak emitter battery, and it's half the cost. We just lose a +2.
Yeah, hold on, let me see if I. Against
To
fire
be real,
class,
I don't
hulls,
think we're going to be
default.
able to get any weapons that have like a power over 5. I think we're just going to be like 5 or under for our weapons.
Well, the reason why I look at the mag spike array is because it does 2d6 plus 2 damage. When you hit a fighter, it does double that. Right, that's flak. How basically flak works. Oh, sorry, it's not double that. Sorry, it's you roll hits and damage rolls twice, and you take the best result.
Okay.
Sorry. So I don't know. Like, if you talk about a mag spike array, AP 10 flak, it can do both anti-ship and anti-fighter all in one package.
It's
It takes 2 of our hard points.
$1 million.
Okay, yeah, but everything's gonna be like.
But is
everything
the flak
short of-
emitter battery not literally the same thing? Just you don't get a +2, and it doesn't have ammo that you have to reload.
It's going to take less. It's going to take more mass. Is one of the reasons why I was going for the mag spike.
I suppose. Yeah.
And yeah, the +2. And again, +2 is nothing to sniff at. It is takes out
I know,
damage
yeah,
from a base of
+2
2
is
to a
good,
4,
yeah,
you know,
but-
like it's.
What? How? Or is there a money cap that these guys are willing to talk to us about? Like, what is our deal here? Are they just like, oh, however much debt
they
is
have
however
given
much?
you a blank check, but
yeah.
have
Fuck
stressed to
yeah.
you the hull is your limit, as well as the debt is debt. It's permanent, right?
So the hull's the limit for our check. So they're paying for the 2.5 mil. They're paying for the
whole
hull. Is that
ship.
what you're telling me?
They're paying for the
no.
whole ship. They're just
Wait,
saying
I know,
the
but-
limit is just that they're not willing to go beyond the hull size.
Yeah, they're not going to give us a
Oh,
Corvette.
beyond
is
the
what
hull
he's saying.
size. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I was having a look around at. Well, do you know what some like good example ships are? Because I just want to like do some
I
tests.
just put one in the group chat.
Yeah, no. What page do you find those on?
Page 104 in the book, page 108 if you're on the PDF. Just so you can go right to the one you want.
Right, there we go, got it. Okay, because I was going to say, let's just have a look. So let's say we do come up against a patrol boat, which is a bad scenario. But let's say that we do. Is there... So AP...
Damn, that plasma beam is fucking.
Everyone has boarding
This weapon
tubes.
ignores this
Mm.
many targets of...
It's almost like the boarding tubes say you're fucked without them.
AP... Okay. So if we did come up against a patrol boat, first of all, wouldn't even... Like, we could fight a Corvette and the mag spike array would still strip all its armor. Then... Let me see. So that's a 3d6. So it's a 2d6 plus 2. It would take us about, on average, about 3 hits to kill a patrol boat with our mag spike array.
How much would that plasma thing that they have take to kill us?
Definitely less. It is unfortunate. A plasma beam is very good against ships. It is an anti-ship weapon. So,
Let's get a plasma beam.
well, the problem with the plasma beam is we would then also need a sand thrower, which I don't disagree with. A sand thrower plus a plasma beam is a good idea, but a mag spike array might do both in one package for less storage. Now, Kavlo, like your idea, except for the multifocal laser, that is just dog shit. Multifocal lasers fucking suck. They do 1d4 damage We will fucking plink away at someone and never kill them.
When you say that, it's got good AP. We'll plink away, sure, but I think we'll outlast
It's
them.
plinking away,
It's
but
not.
you're getting
No.
guaranteed damage on basically everything.
Yeah, but you can get a guaranteed damage on, like, again, 20 AP is absolute overkill. Like, you don't hit 20 armor until you get to, I think, like, battleships. Yeah, literal battleships have 20 armor, so it's effectively irrelevant. You're just dealing a minuscule amount of damage. And if you look at, like, the patrol boat that War gave as an example, that guy would absolutely obliterate us before we even put a scratch on him.
Just
We
kinda
both have the
sounds
same
like-
HP.
I kind of think I'm on the side of plasma beam sand thrower.
I think I'm sitting there, but the problem with that, I think with the plasma beam sand thrower, we lose. What's that going to be? 1 more mass and 3 more power. I
Right?
think.
Can
Is it?
we afford that right now? Because if we
Well,
can,
Well,
then
that's
I think our
the big
weapons outlet.
question. Yeah, because we're trying to
Yeah.
find because you're
Maybe go on
really
power.
limited in space in this game.
Hold on, it would be like this if we did plasma beam. Wait a sec, I'll update the message. It would just be like this.
Yeah, there's so much sniffing going on in my chat.
Strange.
Must be toes afoot. Get it afoot.
Looks down.
We'd be over by 1, so we'd probably have to ditch either like cargo space or survey sensor.
On mass, we're up above by 1 on mass.
Yeah, also just for the
We
record,
only
make
have 1 cargo space, right? So
Yeah.
we might not want to ditch the cargo space.
make that even work. By the way, I did ditch the fucking fuel scoops.
Yeah, that's the.
Oof.
We're trying to do a lot here. in
Just
one
just so
vessel.
just so you're
Yeah.
all aware, fuel scoops will save you on average per jump. Let me find the cost of fuel again. I don't think it's that much. The real money saving with fuel scoops is when you add in the thing that lets you save extra fuel. The fuel bunkers.
The fuel bunkers, yeah.
Fuel scoops are great when combined with those, right?
They also take 4 days to
Oh, it
fill up.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
said
it's
that-
better with fuel bunkers, because it completely refuels the ship. So if you have fuel bunkers,
But the main difference here, the main reason that fuel scoops are very good is that if you're ever in a scenario where it's like,
in the middle of nowhere.
oh, well, yeah, in the middle of nowhere, or middle of nowhere is obviously one of the best examples, but even worse is, oh no, the enemy's controlling the station or whatever, or like they just won't sell us fuel or whatever reason, or we can't go there because we did some crime. You know, being able to fly to the sun, scoop some fuel up, and fucking leave is really nice. Because, put it this way, without a fuel bunker, if we don't replace the fuel scoops with a fuel bunker, we can make 1 jump. That's it. That's our entire distance.
We gotta start prioritizing fucking what's it called? Things for the ship.
Well, the list is up to date as much as I can at the moment.
I
We have
know.
no cargo space doing it like this though.
So we'd have no fuel scoop, no cargo space to be able to fit both those.
Yeah, unless we want to.
That's why
Swap with
I'm
cargo
advocating for the
facility.
mag spike array. I think we can save some space with that and get rough effectiveness out of it, no matter what we come up
They're the
against.
same size.
Now
No,
that's
wait, not put
Yeah.
together. What?
Mag spike array and plasma beam.
do we need the burst ECM?
But say again.
Do we need the burst ECM? The one that
Well,
we
I put it in just because we have no
100%.
defense. Otherwise, we're just going straight armor.
well
Yeah,
the other
but I mean, we
the
definitely-
example
I don't
ship
think we
has
need-
no. The
Yeah,
example
most
ship
ships
doesn't have
don't
a-
come with defenses. Defenses are pretty costly, actually.
I think that our whole problem is solved if we get rid of the burst ECM, don't we? That gives us our
It
two
is.
mass back.
We'd have. Yeah, we'd have.
I
one
definitely
with
disagree with the burst ECM. I don't think we need it.
Let me read what burst ECM actually does.
It's a good burst ECM is good, but
It
I
it
don't
negates
think we need
one
it.
successful hit.
also it only works once per engagement. Never mind. Okay, no, I disagree with it completely now. I thought it was like 1 successful hit a round. No,
and it's 250 grand. Negate one
Yeah,
successful
no.
hit of combat.
I'm so against it. I
guess-
don't think.
I
if
guess it
there's any-
depends, man. If we were fighting like a battleship and it was like 40
Okay,
damage.
we are never
We're
going to be
not
fighting a
fighting
battleship.
a battleship. We're
We're
running
not
away from
fighting
a
a battleship. If we're fighting
I mean-
a battleship, we're surrendering.
Yeah,
Right?
just so you're clear, yeah. If you are fighting a battleship, like it has enough attacks that 1 successful miss.
Yeah,
Doesn't even
battleships
really
come with like
matter.
8 hard points. They would be fucking firing 6 guns at us.
We negate the first out of 4 hits. We are still
And then-
immediately vaporized.
And then a lightning charge mantle. I love the lightning charge mantle. It's my favorite dumb fucking weapon because it just does 1d20 damage. It either does nothing or it instantly detonates your ship.
Even getting like a 6 would be helpful because we only have 20 health. If they have like an AP,
We have 25 health, and we have 25 health. We're a patrol boat, and we have 5 armor, which is again better than most anything we're going to come up against. Anything that's like decently threatening at a low level isn't usually going to have the same amount of like AP that we have to worry about, and anything that does have AP at a lower level is like our flak weapons. It's going to be something that is more intended against like fighters and whatnot, or a missile or whatever. Like, I think we're going to be... I think at any kind of fucking like free merchant, which is the most likely thing we're going to fight, is like a pirate or a free merchant or something, even if it's a patrol boat of our level, I think we're going to be all right as long as we focus on killing it first.
I was going to say, I agree with you. I don't think we need burst DCM because I'm pretty sure we're just going to work off the assumption of if it is bigger than us, we're not fighting it. Like, the difference between a patrol boat and a corvette is ludicrous. Mm-hmm. It is almost double our health. It's got, what's the armor difference? It's got
double the armor.
Double the armor. Yeah. Like, we're not fighting a corvette or anything bigger than us. It's either we're fighting patrol boats and down.
All right, so if I remove that, we have one mass to work around with again.
Boarding tubes.
Assuming we put back in cargo space.
Not doing boarding.
Dude, they're so useful. We're gonna be kicking ourselves if we don't get it.
They are not so useful.
You have 2 options without them.
Look, man.
Cargo space is a great one anyway, like regardless. But we have other things we can look at. Hold on. Are we happy with the... Like, I think Plasma Beam and Santoro, I think, is good. However, if we want to save space, and we must, like, if we have to get something else, then I would say going for the Mag Spike Array is a decent idea. Because that would put us at what? That would save us 3 power and 1 mass. And would get us effectively the same outcome. It would be a higher base damage.
Can the GM make a recommendation for an item?
Sure.
Okay.
That would be more than useful, yeah.
That would actually help us a lot, in fact.
It's nothing crazy.
Tubes, I'm leaving.
It's nothing crazy. I do recommend the drill course regulator if you have the space, which I think you do.
Oh, okay. To be fair, I don't think so. I think that is something that we can take a loss on because we have someone who is a pilot who is really fucking good at his job with like the 3d6 rolling, whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I like the idea. It is definitely something nice if you've got leftover space, but we are...
That's true. You are pushing space.
We are punching each other over like 1 mass right now. Like,
we only have the 1 left, right? That's what we're talking about now?
Well,
like
we got to figure out because we've got what Kavlo's got right now. How much is that, Kavlo? That's
9 mass,
2,
and then
So we've got 1 spare mass, and then we've got. Is it? Oh, it's 10 power it's using.
Yeah, 10 out of 15.
No, that's using more than 10 power, isn't it? Yeah, it's using 12 power. Am I going insane?
No.
Yes, it's drive 2.
Oh no, wait. There's the sensor, so 12.
Yeah, so it's 12 power. Okay, so it's 12 power already. With 9 mass.
Yeah, 12 and
9.
So we have a mass and 3 power to play with?
Yeah, is what we would set at here. Now, I am going to turn around and say that if we aren't doing fuel scoops, I can see the argument for not doing fuel scoops, sure. But we must have fuel bunkers then. At minimum, we have 1 fuel bunker. Because otherwise, we could potentially jump into a system, go, oh fuck, there's enemies here, and then not be able to leave.
What is our current fuel that we can hold?
So fuel is always 1.
Yeah,
shit. It's always ever only 1. For every fuel bunker you add, you get to add another fuel. And it doesn't matter how far you jump, it's a single spike is a fuel usage.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I agree.
That is a decent idea, yeah.
So I'll quickly make the ship in game that Kavlo's marked out, just so we can see what it looks like. I do think the plasma beam is a good choice, though, for ship-to-ship combat. I guess it's more the question now of, like, is there anything that we don't have that we desperately want?
There's nothing. We have no space, really.
Well, that's the thing is we can make space. That's my whole point with the mag array and whatever.
Yeah, because if we take the mag array, we would have an extra mass to play around with.
And some more power too.
Boarding tubes.
I
It's on every
personally,
ship.
I think the survey sensor array is the thing that is the most out of place here, and I don't think we need it. It uses a mass and 2 power.
Look.
I can see the argument for it though. It would just save us a lot of ball ache probably for trying to find stuff on a planet.
Yeah,
Especially if it's a low tech planet that wouldn't have a map, it does that essentially, right?
Well, you can already scan for major population. It's basically the difference between having like you can pop over and go like, "Hey guys, do you see any cities down there?" Yep, cool, whatever. You know, like you just like have a look from the planet with your big fucking camera, versus a proper like survey ship, which can like sample a planet and see like, "Oh yes, this has here's an entire map. It has this atmosphere with these kinds of things. It's got these sorts of animals and whatnot." You know, it's a whole like a fucking scientific suite, basically. You know.
Not only does it help us scan for that kind of stuff, though, it also helps us against like enemy stealth checks, like enemy ships and all that.
And I agree, but I just don't think stealth checks is going to be a huge common problem. It is decently hard to hide ships in this game, and we can already kind of buff ourselves like that. Like, look, the fact is, without it, if I go like this, hold on. The top half is what we get without it. And I think that covers most of our needs. Identify population centers, do a rough scanning of the composition, and chart major navigational hazards. Like, that's most of what we're ever going to need, you know?
I'm just thinking we've already gotten something that might require the survey sensor.
Well,
I guess we got
hold on.
coordinates.
You cut that off early. It's the survey sensor arrays greatly enhance the ship's sensor abilities. Blah, 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 that section. Yeah.
No, I didn't.
No, he
buddy,
was reading what our ship has right now.
Yeah. So what I was saying is
right.
that first paragraph, your ship already comes without any upgrade. That's just default. The second part is what the survey sensor does to upgrade your ship.
Did you see it?
Jesus Christ, Jim. He's so mad we're not getting fucking boarding tubes, man.
Ship.
It's not on every other ship. It's on every other major military ship. Which is
Yeah,
like,
man, we're not pirates, bro. We're not gonna be boarding every fucking session.
Also, again, Jim, you need to disable the ship first, which brings us back around to if we disable a ship and it can't do anything and we're ready to board it, we can also just call it up and go, "Hey, open your doors or we'll just kill you." Like we have other options than a forcible boarding action. And even if we have to do a forcible boarding action, I'm fucking Kirkos, motherfucker! I don't die!
That's true and all, but you're hoping negotiations go well, and I'm definitely going to be on
That's your
comms.
job. That's your job. That's true. There is no way. I'm gonna put this right now as the man who is moving this ship. There is no way that I'm having anyone but him as the comm officer. He is our comms officer.
Okay, hear me out.
Go
Okay.
on.
If we get rid of the survey sensor array, I'm pro ship tender mount. I know we can't put a
I'm
ship on
not-
it now, but
Look,
we can
look.
always steal a ship.
Yeah, okay, I love the idea. I love the idea of having a fighter with us, but the ship tender is intentionally not a carrier. Like, its only use is for spike drives. You have to disconnect during thing. There's like
Right.
an hour delay. And also, we need a fighter. We don't have one, and it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
going
but I'm
to be easy
saying
to get one.
Oh, I mean,
We're just gonna nab one. We're just gonna nab an X-wing or something.
That's how they did it in lore.
They did actually rock up and steal all the X-Wings, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
But I don't think it is that easy. I think, I mean, obviously, it's kind of up to war. War could be role-playing this system like the fucking Imperials, where they're just like, "Hey, what was that?" And then the rebels like run into a bunch of
I'm not saying
starfighters
we need
and
to
fly
steal
away.
a fighter here. I'm saying if we have it,
No,
we have
no,
the
I get you.
option.
No, but that's what I'm saying is I think that is a Hail Mary, even though I think that by Hailing Mary, we would probably cause war to put a fighter in our path for us to steal.
You're right, but let me just say one thing.
I'm actually removing fighters from your path as
No!
you guys
Let me just put one thing out there, because you are right. It's a Hail Mary. I was right
Who's
on the
Mary? Why am I
Plonk-sized
getting her
hole.
on comms?
I'm just saying. I was right on the Plonk-sized hole. I could be right on this.
There was unfortunately a plonk size.
There's two.
There was.
Through a
was the greatest
series
thing
of through a series of unfortunate events, there was technically a Plonk-sized hole. It was just did not take the form you thought it would.
But still,
So how much? So
It wasn't
right now we're
two.
playing with one mass, right?
if
Hold on,
we get rid of
I'll
the
quickly
sensors away.
build the. No, that's not if we get rid of the sensors array.
If you keep the
Oh,
sensors
wait,
array,
no,
you're playing
sorry,
with one
because
mass.
the fuel bunkers. The fuel
Yes.
bunkers. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. As of right now, we have one mass. If we drop the sensor array, we can get a drop pod.
What do we use drop pods for, really?
Being cool.
Well,
as fuck.
actually, this is a very good
Being
point.
totally
Okay, no,
sick
we-
and nasty and awesome.
I was gonna say, actually, I was like, how are we gonna
Exactly.
get down? But yeah, no, we have atmospheric configuration.
Yeah, we have
I
atmospheric.
vote
Oh,
pods. They're cool.
Wait,
We're already at our mass, by
Um,
the way. We don't have one if we get rid of sensor. Because
I'm
if
gonna
we
look
bunkers
at
are
yeah,
already-
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
If we get two, wait, two? Let me make sure I'm right. If we get two, so
Okay,
sand
there we
thrower replaced with mag, right?
Yeah.
And then we get rid of the sensor array.
Mhm.
Cargo lighter.
Yeah.
Orbit to service cargo shuttle.
Now, again, would love the idea, but then why the fuck do we have atmospheric configuration?
In case we need to bring the whole ship down.
Yeah, but then
Why do-
we're just doubling up on a thing that we already have.
Yeah, redundancy is important in space travel.
I just feel like
Shut
for two
up.
mass, I just feel like no. I think for two mass, that is an incredibly niche thing.
Yeah, we
cargo
already can
shuttle.
just land. Like we can
But
just
besides, if we do the cargo shuttle, like if we use the cargo shuttle to get down, that means that we are leaving our ship empty in space. If we all want to go down,
Here's the
Unless if we have crew, we have our
I got
own
a
crew.
suggestion.
they're not flying that fucking thing.
Well, if the Royals held a
Advanced-
gym, is what I'm saying. Like we could
Advanced
have
lab,
guys.
advanced lab for my son.
Okay, so you gotta. Can we mute him while we actually while
Yeah.
we figure this out? Or?
I genuinely think if I would rather get rid of the atmospheric and keep the cargo lighter then, because I think the cargo lighter is a really good idea.
That's
it doesn't
insane to me.
it doesn't put
because-
our whole ship in danger and lets us go to
Okay,
planets.
okay, hold on. First of all, whole ship is when you're a ship in atmosphere, you are the danger.
Right, but if
Heavy
we
weapons-
land,
What? Yeah, so if we land, what? Like
if we
can
land
just-
the ship and we all get out of the ship and we
We
just
just
have our
lock
crew
the
in the
ship.
ship.
like if,
You know, like
Okay, man.
okay, put it this way.
I-
A sand thrower will obliterate a platoon of infantry.
it will kill many men.
It will fucking shred them to the
What's up,
bone with
Wall and
silica.
Folk?
Hey.
Then we have a plasma beam, which, like, God, I can't remember the exact rules, but it's either like ×2 or ×4 damage when you fire a starship weapon against a ground target. Like, it is.
I just think
Sam, all I'm
nothing that is
saying-
going to scratch us.
All I'm saying is the Serenity was an old ass bird with no weapons, and they landed that bitch on planet every.
but she also had a cargo lighter though.
What did she?
what?
Yeah, it's how the prostitute lady went to and fro with the cargo lighter. That's how she
No,
got
but
yeah.
that was like that was her shuttle. That wasn't a cargo
Yeah,
lighter. That was her
yeah,
yeah,
that was
same
a
thing.
pod.
It's a shuttle. No, it was a
but
shuttle. It was like a,
she was literally like a shuttle docked to the thing. She wasn't like a shuttle that they would use.
it was on
like-
the it was for the ship. I think it was if anything
no,
it
it
would be
wasn't. It
classified as a
wasn't. No, it was
cargo
her.
lighter.
It was literally her shuttle because she lived in it.
Right,
She lived
yeah.
in it. It was as in okay. That's
It was
what
a
we
separate
did.
vessel,
That was
Spartan, and thank
it
you
was
for
a
the
separate
prime.
vessel that she just docked onto
She
the
just
ship and rode
parasited
around.
onto the. Yeah, she was just parasited
Yeah.
on the Serenity.
Yeah.
I think it's like a dedicated shuttle for the Serenity. Like
no,
for the
no,
ship.
it is definitely
you-
not.
no.
It's literally her
Is
shuttle. She
the-
leaves in it at one point. It's
I'm,
like
Is
I'm
the-
looking it up because I
Is
think
it
I'm
out
right.
of? Are you guys out of power or just out of mass?
Out of mass. But we're not out of anything. We're discussing
Well,
what
it's-
to do with our mass.
yeah, we-
Possible,
actually- we're not even-
possible wrench
Go
here,
on.
boys. I'm just toss it out there.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is this an asterisk or a smudge on my screen? Just smudge on my screen. We're good. Emission dampeners.
Okay. Half on that. I've got something that I am going to absolutely argue for, and in fact, Kirkos has already argued for it. Sensor mask takes no mass, just power, and at long distances, we can look like other ships.
I would think we're way better to spoof that ourselves because they are literally buying that for us. They will know we have it.
Yeah, but I mean, like that's I don't care about them, the Tang Dynasty. I care about other people. Like,
Oh well, they're gonna go out of their way to make sure that this doesn't look like a Tang ship. They don't like. They've already discussed that they don't want us to be Tang.
that was my point. Is that when we're in another location, we could just turn on our sensor mask and appear to be a Tang ship if that's what we need, or appear to be another ship if that's what we need. We can just change our identity. It's so much more useful than just about anything else, I think, because like we can fly through space with a sensor mask on, disguising ourselves as someone else. It's much harder to actually like hide your ship. When you're hiding your ship, the emission dampeners are good, but they still like you're still rolling to hide. It just gives you a bonus to the roll to hide. If you're still flying around, you're still pretty easy to find because you're still got big bright engines burning. Also,
let me
travel time is
put forward
doubled.
one more idea. I got another
Go on.
idea.
Mhm.
How do we feel about tractor beams?
I don't remember how good they work. Let me see.
They only work in space, but it's like you can,
Manipulate
fix the
objects in
thing.
space, yeah.
Oh no, I don't think they're going to good. It's only useful against things no larger than a ship of a hull size smaller. And also, ships targets with ship scale propulsion can resist the beams, so a fighter could break free of the beams.
Well, no, yeah, I doubt we'd ever use it on like an enemy ship exactly, but I'm thinking more like if there's anything we want to loot that's in space, we can just like suck into a cargo bay.
I don't know. I just think void suit, just fly out, grab it, fly back. Everyone can do that.
I'd imagine it'd take a long time to try and move something that's like large with just like void suits.
Space. it's space. Like
You guys should definitely get a psionic anchor point.
What the? Isn't that fucking pre-tech?
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
So you're offering it to us?
No.
Obviously not. Yeah.
Can I? Okay, so if we have,
Look, I heavily argue for the fucking sensor mask because it just takes power. We have spare power anyway.
how much is 20 tons of freight of a cargo?
20 tons is like it's a fuck ton. 20 tons is a lot. It is. Hold on.
More than we'll probably ever need.
So tracked by weight for convenience, 1 cubic meter is usually 1 ton, with most vehicles requiring 10 tons when loaded, tanks taking 25, and aircraft or mechs taking up 50 tons. So we would be not able to fit a tank in our cargo
Just
hold,
barely.
But no, because we got 20 tons, not 25.
So that's what I mean. Like we're just under it.
Yeah. But we would be able to fit 2 vehicles. Or a vehicle and 10 tons of stuff, or effectively 10 cubic meters of stuff, which is
So yeah, we probably don't need more than one.
fuck ton of space.
One
Yeah, like unless we're literally moving like, fucking ore or whatever. At which point, why are we doing that in a patrol boat? What the fuck's wrong with this? Kill yourself.
Don't listen.
But yeah, no, definitely not. Right,
I like that one, Jim.
Is anyone against sensor masks? Does anyone not think we should have a sensor mask? Like I definitely.
What's it take up?
Just power, and it's I think like
how much power out of what we have left?
It takes 2 of the 3 power that we have left. At least if you have a look at the ship in the game, you can see I've built it.
It says we have 1 power left.
Yeah, as in we had 3 power left. It took 2 of the 3.
Oh, you put it on. Oh,
yeah, I did. So this has got everything, including the survey sensor array right now, and it's got the sand thrower and plasma beam. So this is where we're sitting at right now. Personally, I would say that I would like to get rid of the survey sensor array and get something else. I think there are just other options that are better. But everything else, I'm pretty happy with. I would be okay with removing the sand thrower and plasma beam for the mag array, but right now, I think that the build that we've got is good.
I think the ship we have right now is fine.
I just don't think the survey sensor array is worth it. I think it's too much mass and power rather, for like anything else we could get in. I don't know.
I'm still so pro cargo lighter.
I'm so
I can't get
cargo
behind.
lighter.
I can't get behind the cargo lighter either.
Those 2 other people, why do they have opinions?
Well, all of Jim's sucked.
I'm
I just
reading
have
other
those.
stuff. Hold
I'm
on.
for it.
Yeah.
Actually,
Let me look at what it is.
I was anti-lifeboat, but now I'm for that.
Okay.
What is it if it not a bigger lifeboat?
He's got it though. He's
kind
got
of
it.
unironically, yeah. I think it's just such a good thing to have.
I'm trying to look at
What
more
if there's
options
a-
that use mostly just power.
What if there's I couldn't find much for that. What if there's
Ooh,
a
here you go, auto
what's it
targeting
called?
system. Simple as that. Is that gonna actually help us? That fires weapons without a gunner. Does that improve your?
It just means that one other person could be doing something else.
You know what you want, Sam?
What?
You just want the Ghost and the Phantom. That's what you want.
What's that from?
It's the fucking Star Wars Rebel ship.
I never
Oh,
watched
I-
Rebels.
Oh my god.
Sorry, man.
I thought you would have known the ship at least.
No, not really. I just think if there's like a station or something that's under quarantine, or we don't want to bring don't want to park the ship there, it's so useful. It has so many uses. We're not putting our whole vessel in danger.
I don't think. Again, we're a patrol boat. We are the danger. We are a
Right.
patrol boat, heavily equipped, heavily armored. Like, I don't think there's any scenario in which we go down in a cargo lighter and that somehow helps us out. Like, and again, we are doubling up on the atmospheric configuration and the cargo lighter.
I just don't see it as a problem. I don't see that as a problem at all.
No, that
I
bowl of cereal
absolutely
sounds so
see
good, bro.
in a mass limited ship. I see a problem of spending 4 mass to do the same thing twice.
Having the ability to just not put our whole ship at risk to do something.
You keep saying at risk. At risk of what? What is the risk?
Fucking getting taken over, dying, having
Taken over by
anything happen
what?
to it.
I think it has
know.
I think it has as much chance of getting taken over alone in space as it does alone on the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
I don't know. I disagree.
And if we take off atmospheric configuration, then if we go down in the cargo lighter and then the fucking cargo lighter or the ship gets in trouble, neither of them can help each other.
I didn't say take off atmosphere configuration.
Well, that's insane, because then we're doing the same thing twice. Like, there is no reason that we
I don't
can't
see
just
it as a
take a ship
problem.
into atmosphere. I take the ship into atmosphere. It is a god among men. Like, nothing is going to be able to hurt us on the ground unless they have a dedicated anti-ship, like, fucking battery, you know? And at which point, we're fighting a government. And why are we doing that, you know?
I just think that's insane confidence for the unknown. We have no idea what's ahead of us.
I think you're fucking paranoid. What do you think? Like some fucking random ship, like planet we're gonna land on? Is like, yes, the locals are carrying shoulder-mounted anti-ship weapons.
I don't know. I think it's good to have options.
I definitely don't think that's the case when we have a very limited amount of mass. It's ridiculous to try and.
I think it puts. I don't think it really takes that much risk off the ship, and I think it just puts us at more risk by not having the ship potentially as support on the ground.
I just think the ship could be support on the ground. I think it's useful to have another option to go to different places or to have a small shuttle.
If nothing else to be on Sam's side, it's useful to not draw attention to yourself if you are landing on a backwater planet where you don't have to land an entire fucking patrol boat down.
Yeah. But I just want to make it entirely clear, I am more pro boarding tubes than I am pro cargo lighter. That is how much I don't think we should use.
Well, now let's go back to boarding tubes. Because I'm starting to be swayed.
No.
You're all
what's your opinion on it, Kavlo?
See, here's
I would like to hear Caval's opinion.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
I like the idea of having it, but I don't know if it's better than what we have.
Better than replacing a sensor array?
Yeah.
I'm definitely not for the sensor array. That's definitely something that we can change out to be better. Like, I would even say that getting some defense would be better than the sensor array. We could get boarding countermeasures just to really annoy Jim.
Maybe I should just side with Sam and fucking.
Cargo lighter.
I don't know.
I don't hate the idea of the survey sensor array is the problem.
See, I don't hate it either because I feel like we'd actually get some use out of it, like often.
I think enhancing sensor abilities is not like a useless thing, especially if we're in the middle of a nowhere planet.
I'll say this:
or if
I love my notice checks, dog, and what's a sensor array but a bonus to a notice check?
I mean, we could do a.
I'm not blind to my own faults.
That's only half the thing. Up to 4 I was going to say, we could maybe get a vehicle transport. Oh no, that's only going to halve the tonnage. Okay, that's not even that.
That's not really worth it.
No, yeah,
unless we get a tank.
Well, that's what I was thinking about because apparently they let you like offload fucking vehicles and whatnot quickly. Oh god, we can't get into that. Like, you know, the craziest thing is that I would absolutely sit on the side of. I would almost go fuel scoops or a fuel bunker over having the survey sensor array.
Like another bunker,
like another bunker or a fuel scoops, because just having extra fuel and all the ability to refuel is so useful.
I think that more than 2 for the moment is overkill. I mean, most of the jumps here aren't that big; they're mostly ones. We definitely
no. Okay, distance has nothing to do with fuel. It's always one use.
It's just jump number. Yeah.
So the main reason I say for 2 is just because, as it is right now, I think right now what we have with 2, rather, as in 2 fuel, is the bare minimum of safety. Like, I still think that we should be fueling up after every system, because if we ever jump into a system and then, we have 0 fuel, that's really dangerous. We're now stuck in a system until we can refuel and leave. So having 3 fuel just puts us even further away from that danger and puts us in a scenario where we can jump 2 jumps forward effectively. And if we are in trouble, then we can move back, or we can, jump out of the system or whatever.
Yeah.
It gives there is also more. Go on.
Sorry. There is also, if we do end up getting a vehicle in our cargo bay, which is not an impossibility.
Yeah.
There's no point to have the cargo lighter, because we're gonna have to land to put that thing on the ground anyways.
Yes. Yeah. True.
And I don't think it's absurd to say that we'd probably want a ground vehicle at some point, especially if we're on like a barren planet. Like, I guess if we're on a barren planet, we're gonna be using the ship to get around anyways. I don't know.
Mako.
The Barons.
The Barons.
Look, hold on. War, are we allowed to buy things from Skyward Steel?
You'll have to run it by me.
All right, I'll quick check and see if there's because I remember there's a few crazy ones in there.
Team Auto Fister.
Huh?
What the fuck are you talking about, Jim?
You
Jim's
won't
just
get
in
it.
chat yapping with people.
Well, you gotta shut
Okay.
him down at every
Okay,
single time
hold
he
on,
says something.
hold on a second. Here we go. This is something. Fucking Sam and Jim, both your nuts are going to explode at this. All right. One of you wants cargo shuttles. The other one wants boarding tubes. How about boarding shuttles?
What's it let you do? Like, what's it actually like? Can you land with it or what?
A favorite of privateers and pirates, boarding shuttles allow a force of marines to assault an enemy ship's crew. In order to deploy boarding shuttles, an attacking ship must perform a successful lamprey lock maneuver, allowing the shuttles to launch and latch onto the target ship. Ships with more than 5 points of armor are too heavily fucking plated to be cut open, basically. But they're only used against those weaker targets. Assuming the boarders get on the ships, then you begin, an actual combat and everything.
Can it do an ammo
boarding
flight or what?
Boarding shuttles can carry 20 men. I'm trying to see. I mean, it doesn't say that it can do atmo flight. It also doesn't say that it doesn't. It just describes what happens when you board an enemy ship, basically. But it would take 20 men. Other options. No, that's definitely. God, that would make Sam fucking jizz his pants. Orbital lifters move 20,000 tons from surface to atmosphere.
I have no interest in that.
Too much.
The Wraith shuttle, the stealth shuttle for covert landings.
See, something like that would be cool.
I bet that's expensive as fuck.
It's shockingly only 300,000 credits. But it is 2 mass. It is quite fucking big.
That is well over fucking 10 times the cargo lighter.
There is also, let's see. Where are we? Where's the weapons? There is the breaker gun array. Oh no, sorry, these are all cruisers. Never mind. Sorry, all the weapons from Skyward Steel are cruiser and above. Never mind. There are some other, all the other splat books have ship fittings as well. Sons of Gold has all the merchanteering fittings. Fucking love Sons of Gold, by the way. Amazing book.
Quick question regarding medical treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Can we, or I guess specifically Sam, can you deal with critically wounded people?
I should
What
be
do you
able to
mean,
now, yes.
What do you mean? What do you mean
Okay.
by critically wounded? Do you mean if we're 0 HP kind of thing?
Well, let me just put it in context. I was looking at extended medbay to see what I had,
Okay.
Yeah.
and it says it includes the treatment of critically wounded passengers. So I was thinking, do we not have the ability to, with a normal medbay to treat, non-critically wounded?
Now, I assume you mean limbs taken off and
It just
Heavy
says
weapon-
critically wounded, so,
dropped by
yeah.
heavy weapons is
Yeah.
something that I would psychic sucker or whatever that would immediately get you up. If you got down by a heavy weapon, it would not help you.
So
so-
basically, Kavlo, look at this. The difference here is without the extended medbay, the first paragraph is saying that you can keep people alive, but you got to get to a planet. With the extended medbay, you could treat people on the ship, and then they'd survive.
Yeah, but that sounds, to be honest, kind of useful if we're just gonna be out on a mission and then someone gets fucked immediately, and then it's okay.
We're
I think
level
it would
3.
be
Hold
more-
up. Other than diseases, which I have a hard time treating,
Apparently.
I do have major organ restoration.
Yeah, I was gonna say because
which-
Sam already has his powers.
I do have that now, which is an upgrade I've taken, which can save you if you were dropped by a heavy weapon, decapitated, or otherwise dismembered. Also, if any of you guys have birth defects or anything, I can help you with that too.
He's that guy who walks up to the disabled adventurer and he's like, "Here you go, buddy," and just lays on
Victor.
hands.
Victor Arcane.
But yeah, look, I would agree. Normally, Kavlo, it's a very good upgrade, but we have fucking medical prime in our back
Yeah,
pocket, and so
That's why I was checking.
Yeah.
Because if he couldn't, then it would fit that niche. But
if this was before I got major organ restoration, yeah, that'd be a really good idea. But now, as long as I have major organ restoration, everybody should hopefully be okay.
The only reason we could still get it is just if it's Sam is the one that's like really fucked.
That
That's a
is
problem.
true, but yeah.
Hopefully, that's not gonna happen.
I mean, ideally, we just don't put ourselves in that scenario.
Yeah.
Sam's just gonna live forever.
Because again, none of us are. Even then, I don't think any of us would be able to keep him alive to make it back to a planet because none of us are good at medical. Like,
I have heal
medical is
zero.
brutal.
Oh,
okay,
you
never
were
mind.
saying that.
You've actually got some heal zero now. Nice.
I did that
I
in my
got
last
it as well.
level up. I took heal zero.
Thank God. Yeah.
I thought it'd probably good to not put all of our eggs in. The
Yeah.
same
Fair
size
enough. That is
basket.
better that we've now got some healing spread around because before we were all fucked when it came to healing Sam.
Yeah.
I take one egg in a Sam's basket and put in my own.
I got one of those.
He gets
as well.
12 eggs.
Oh,
Hmm.
a lot.
Can I be honest? I kind of don't mind our ship as it is right now. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think we have a fine ship. I know that there's things that we'd rather. I think this is an all-rounded ship. It has cargo
Well-
space. It has the mask. I think while you might not see too much use of the sensor array, I think it's not a bad thing to have.
Hold on, is that true, Jim?
That's true.
That's very funny.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I don't know. What's he talking about?
I
like some
think
fucking
that if we are
true.
going to remove the sensor array, I would be more in favor of the cargo lighter.
Yo, let's go.
I just don't agree with that. But I was going to say there is a chance we could
Well,
do the
talk
Scava
about it.
navigation suite because this is how do we actually need?
Is that in the other thing?
It's in the Scav book. Yeah. Oh god, it is fucking
Okay.
expensive though. What level navigator are you, Bots?
Like pilot?
Yeah. I think it's pilot navigation. rules.
I'm pilot 1, and I have pilot specialty.
Oof. Okay, never mind. This requires level 3 to make fucking use of it. Oh god.
Yeah, don't have that yet, big dog. Give me time.
No, that would be so fucking powerful, and it's small
I
enough
want
to fit.
I want you to know already leveling pilot as far as I have with
Yeah.
and getting specialty with no ship in our pocket was rough enough. me leveling up the stat that does literally nothing.
Yeah.
I know you
Alright.
guys are trucking on, but both me, Kavlo, and Jim are all pro cargo lighter.
I'm so completely against cargo lighter. There is no sense in having a cargo.
I think the survey sensor completely takes over cargo lighter in my eyes. I don't
I
think
don't know,
you need the
Kavlo, what do you?
I would literally rather have the survey sense than a cargo lighter. There is just
We
no
we
reason to
did
have a cargo lighter.
we did the voting for the lifeboats. We shall do the voting for
It
this.
comes down to this. First vote, gentlemen, do you want to keep the survey scanners or not?
I want to keep
Who?
the survey scanners. I want
Well,
Who wants to
This
keep
de-
it?
Well,
This
the
depends.
problem you can't say that because if we take away one thing, that then takes a chance to add another thing. So then we have reasons to vote for the other thing. And
Yeah,
if we
they
vote,
affect each
if
other.
we add, for example, if we added a cargo lighter and we absolutely had a cargo lighter, as dumb as I think that would be, then I would not at all be okay with having the atmospheric configuration as well, because then that would be a waste. Like, you can't just say like we take a vote in order. That's not how this works. We're very, I don't know. Like I think right now. We're all equally unhappy with the survey scanner, and I'm happy to sit on that. Like, I'm happy to call it here.
As your
just do with
GM, I think the survey scanner will be much more useful than you guys think it will.
I think it's useful. I want it. I've wanted it from the start. I think Kavlo was right with the survey sensor. I think it's a good idea.
But I also am willing to give Sam the cargo lighter because he really wants it. And I'm fine with us having just something that's just cool to
legend.
have.
I just don't think it's cool. I think it's just gonna get us in trouble. Like, there is
I
just
don't know, I
no
just-
time.
I like the little idea of having a little shuttle.
I did
We
too,
have
Kavlo. I
a
did
fucking
too.
patrol boat.
I
That's
like
our
the,
shuttle.
I like the idea of a little shuttle too.
This
man.
reminds me of the Star Wars Rebel ship.
Ugh.
Cool. We think it's cool.
Yeah.
I just think it's silly to have a fucking ship that can give us a massive advantage in almost every single scenario we ever possibly come across, and then we're like, we're gonna leave that in space and fly down on a shuttle.
I'm
We
glad,
have a
I'm glad you like the shuttle's cool. The pilot thinks that landing the ship on the planet is cool.
Yeah. Also, yeah, this is Pilot Boy.
You're right. But it's also 3v2, I think.
Well, it's not 3v2. That's not how it's working. It's 3v2
no.
if you get rid of the surveys. Kavlo
Yeah.
wants to keep the survey.
And you can't
Oh.
do it if you get. And again, also remember, if you wanted to get the cargo lighter, you'd have to also rip out the weapons and replace them with the mag array.
Right.
I don't
This
see
is
that
not
as a
just
huge
about
problem.
I do, actually. I do think that fucking nerfing
more
our ship
money.
to that degree for just the ability to have a cargo lighter is not a great choice. I was only in favor of it if we had, like, a decent, you know, trade out. Like, if there was something really valuable that would be super useful for us. And
Yeah,
I don't
we're
think a cargo
effectively-
lighter is that.
We're effectively not spending 25k on the cargo lighter. We're essentially spending almost 300k on it because we'd have to spend the extra 250k to replace our weapons with a more expensive weapon system to save on mass
Mm-hmm. And a less effective weapon system overall.
and a
Yeah,
less
you can buy-
effective system.
You can buy
overall.
multiple cargo ladders. We should get a few of those.
Shut up!
That's actually a cool idea. Like 4 cargo lighters would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Let's just strip everything off this fucking ship.
Oh,
All the cargo
we come
lighters.
back next day and we're just like, this is genuinely something I've wanted to do for a while. I've wanted to run a
Jim,
Stars at number game
revolt.
where everyone just flies independent shuttles.
How much?
Because each shuttle has 5 mass and 3 power. Jim can have his very own boarding tubes.
You go to the Tang Dynasty rep. I have this newly formed dent in my head, and I go 8 shuttles.
I
Jim,
think the cargo
That's a
lighter
free.
is
That's a
fun.
free ship
about
mod,
it.
baby, just for you. That's a free ship mod.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Patrol boats are 2.5 million. Shuttles are only $200,000. We can get so many shuttles.
Strip the whole thing. Start over. We've cooked too much.
God.
Again, I'm happy with the ship as it is right now. I like the ship as it is. I think it's well rounded. I think it's got a bunch of things we would need. Might use some things more than others. I like it.
Yeah, we've got the armory, we've got the ships. Oh, we've got ship lockers twice. Whoops. There you go. We've got fuel bunkers, survey, ship lockers, armory, atmospheric, cargo space, sensor mask, drive 2, sand thrower, plasma beam. I think this is a very good, well-rounded ship. I don't know. I wish there was something else we could do with that power we had. That 1 power.
Is what it
Is
is,
there
gang.
anything? We could
Oh,
put the
maybe.
we could put.
I think that's just the
auto-targeting
odd.
on.
I think it's the Tism speaking. If I'm being honest.
I mean, yeah, true. But we could also just put the auto targeting on because that means that we could. It has a +2 without human assistance, so
It is a free weapon shooting because the gunner, whoever ends up being the gunner, can only pick 1 weapon to fire.
there's a fire. Yeah, there's a fire all guns action, but that requires I think multiple PCs. Is it? Let me check because that's one of the new ones that the gunnery chief has basically. Okay, I love this. I
There
searched the book and
is.
it hasn't
I
fucking
opened the-
found it.
There is fire all guns. Fire all guns it does.
No, I know. I'm trying that right now, and it just doesn't fucking. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Gunnery actions. So, okay, so fire 1 weapon takes 2. I hate this. CP, which is fire a single weapon system of your choice. Fire all guns is 3 CP, and gunners fire all weapons mounted on the ship's designated targets as they wish. Now, as far as I'm aware, I think that you have to have a PC per gun when the gunnery chief gives the order.
Right.
Which
But as
presumably
of right
would be
now-
Kyrkos. So
As of right now, we have enough people to man both
yeah,
our guns.
as of
In a
right
combat
now,
situation,
Kyrkos
like,
could be manning 1 gun, someone else mans the other gun, and that's the problem solved.
As it
Let's
is,
see.
you have the bridge, the captain, the comms, engineering, and gunnery.
And again, we didn't really decide last time whether we wanted to do Skyward Steel or this, right?
Yeah, we'll probably either I'll have spare time and figure it out, or before a session, I'll ask people to join early and we'll run a quick combat using both.
Honestly, I was going to say that. Yeah, we should just run a combat and see which we prefer. Yeah.
But it probably won't be
so when a
tonight.
ship fires
It'll
a
be before a
weapons-
session.
Either gunnery partnered or a nominated thing, but a given gunner can only man 1 gun per round. The gunner is always the one to spend the thing. Yep. So when you shoot a gun, you roll your base attack bonus plus the better of your int or dex plus your shoot. So yeah, Kyrkos will be insanely good at gunnery on the ship. Oh, pilot may be used in place of shoot. There you go, Ott. So you'll be really good at shooting too.
I would be really good at shooting too.
Foci that apply bonuses to shoot attacks, such as Gunslinger, don't apply. The luck ability of the warrior may be used, but cannot be used to negate a hit against the ship. If it passes the armor class, the damage is lessened by the armor score, which is in turn negated by an armor piercing. Yeah, cool. I mean, I honestly, I don't think we need the auto targeting. The only time it would ever possibly be useful is if there was like Ots was in the ship alone and had to
Now-
like fly it and then try and save us or something. I don't know.
I was just gonna say I can't fire while I'm flying
I
the ship.
don't.
Can I?
No, you can't. Yeah, I just checked that. So
And actually, I would argue we should do it because if you do want ship support in Atmo,
yeah, and then
we would need
yeah.
that.
I mean, also, it's not like it's really costing us anything. It's just a power that we have spare.
It's
so,
a power and 50 grand. I mean, in
Is
the,
there anything-
in the drop of the bucket of 2.5 million, 50 grand for.
So true. Is there anything that anyone else wants that's like power only? Because there are some psionic ones, but I think they don't apply to you, Sam. I think they just apply.
They're
to, like,
mostly
precogs.
pre-tech too, anyway.
Oh, are they? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's the precognitive nav chamber that is a 1-0. That's advanced nav computer.
What's advanced nav computer do?
Adds +2 for traveling familiar spike courses.
That is. Oh, it takes. Wait. Oh no! It does just take power. Oh, it takes 2 power.
Oh, 2
Fuck.
power.
Hmm.
I think out of all the 1-0s, I think the auto targeting system is actually. It's got the most chance for cool shit, in my opinion.
True. Yeah. All right. Do we want to put the auto targeting system on? Is anyone else?
How much
Anyone
power
else?
is it?
Just one.
It's just 1 power.
It's our last
And
power point.
Yeah. We only have 1 power left. There's no mass left anyway. So it just means that Ots, when he's manning the ship alone, can have the guns fire as well.
Okay. So yeah, I mean that doesn't seem like a problem because we'll all be on our cargo lighter anyway.
I'm still pro cargo lighter.
If you actually want the cargo lighter, Kavlo, you should say it because we're gonna have to redo
Yeah.
all this. Or redo
Like
a
we
bunch.
are going, if we genuinely
I
want the
said
cargo lighter,
earlier.
which I'm,
I was like, I'm
I
willing
don't
to
want
get
anymore.
the
I don't
cargo
want anymore. I
lighter.
don't want anymore. I don't want anymore.
Thank you, Jim.
Fuck
Thank God.
Jim.
All right. Thank God. I'm glad that he flips at the drop of a hat. It's where's the fucking fitting? Where's the fucking auto targeting? Auto targeting. There we go.
I thought I was pretty clear earlier when I said if Sam wants the cargo lighter,
Well,
I'm willing to just give him something cool.
I thought you were saying if we got rid of the survey sensor array. you were
I
gonna
also
get
thought that, Kavlo.
Yeah. Do you not want the survey sensor array?
I'm fine with getting rid of it just to get something fun and cool. I
Well,
don't give a shit. It's still censored.
Well, I mean, the problem is it's not just getting rid of the survey sensor array. You need to get rid of other stuff too, as well, just to get a cargo lighter. And I don't think it's worth that.
Wouldn't be the biggest hassle in the world.
Yes, it would be.
$300
We would swap our weapons
grand.
out. We would increase
Not
the amount of money
really.
we're
Who
spending.
cares? We've already spent so much money. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's already spent.
300 grand and we'd only have one weapon. We'd only be able to fire. If we got
Yeah.
engaged by a fighter-sized ship and like a free merchant or something, we'd only be able to fire on one.
Mm-hmm.
All we'd have to do is swap out like the plasma for the flak emitter.
No,
No,
we have to
it's
swap out
no,
both.
do both.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Why would we have
Yes.
to
We,
swap
Does a
Yes,
Santhro not have
not the
a map?
flak, sorry. We'll do something like the fractal impact.
what? No, that's a whole different idea. Getting the fractal impact, is that even flak?
No, it's not.
No, we'd
Yeah, then we
keep
wouldn't
the
have any
Sandthrower.
flak weaponry.
No, we'd keep the sand thrower and the.
Wait.
So you want to take the
Fine.
plasma beam off and put the fractal impact instead?
Yeah,
So
then
we would
we'd
have.
one mass, and then we'd swap it to sensor, and then we'd.
I have a
cargo
question.
lighter.
When we run out of ammo, war pugs, what happens? Can we reload in combat, or are we just out on that weapon?
No, we
If
get
you
to shoot 4
have-
times.
Yeah, if you have ammo in cargo, I think you can reload it. But you have to have
No,
ammo in
so
cargo.
the way it works is the weapon itself includes 1 free mass unit of ammunition. So simply mounting a torpedo launcher alone gives you 4 rounds of ammunition. So for every extra reload you want, you have to spend 1 mass unit, and we don't have any mass units to spend.
I get you think the thing is cool, but I don't think it's worth losing a d6 of damage.
Also, putting us on ammo limitation as well. I don't
It
know,
don't
like-
matter, man. Do whatever. Do what you guys are doing. Like it's no big deal.
That's code for it is a big deal.
Yeah,
Oh,
kind of.
God,
I mean,
I'm
we've
gonna
been
lie.
talking about it for about an hour and a half, so I think it's some sort of deal.
No, I mean, I'm serious. Just, I mean, no, don't switch anything out. It's not worth it anymore. You know, it's not like it's not worth.
Okay.
I'd rather just keep going with the trip, get it done.
I'm still standing on. I'm happy with the ship as it is.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with what we've got.
The auto
I-
targeting's on there. Yeah. Okay.
We've got auto-targeting, sensor mask, cargo space, atmospheric configuration, armory, ship's locker, survey sensor array, fuel bunkers, drive 2 upgrade, sand thrower, plasma beam.
For the sake of my autism, is there a 0 mass, 0 power hard point that we can put on here?
Hard
Okay.
points always take shit tons of mass and power.
What
Yeah,
if we
they're
just
gonna be
strap
so
Jim
mad
to one of the
when I
hard
blow up the
points?
ship. They're gonna be so mad.
Good.
That's true, man. You missed 2 streams technically.
That's crazy. He made my stream. What the fuck? Your mom?
That's fucked up.
What's up with you, man bear?
So are we done adding things to the ship?
I think so.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm
Holding?
reading more stuff.
He's reading.
Yeah.
Let
I
him
was trying
read.
to see if there's anything else that we could have not considered, like anything that didn't seem appealing but now might make sense.
Unfortunately, defenses are very heavy on mass, or else some of them would be nice, but...
I mean, I put in
Oh,
the
that's another
burst
reason you
earlier,
wouldn't
but-
want fractal impact charges. They're one of the weapons that can be PD'd away. Please don't arts. Does starvation cheap come for any ship parts, I wonder? No, I think it's all just military on the ground.
Who named the ship the Murin? The Murin?
Time goes hard. I fuck with it.
It's my name. I'm naming it.
You're naming it?
I'm naming it.
Why are you
I'm
naming
not.
it?
It's canon already. It's in there.
It's in there.
No, that's
I personally,
absolutely not
if
happening.
anything, I'd be willing to
Yeah.
let Sam name the thing because we took his.
I'm
thing.
pro the Murin.
You feel the Murin? Sure.
Can I just ask for my understanding what the Murin means?
Yeah, what does it mean?
Yeah,
what's
it's
it in
after GG Murin.
All right, I take
What?
back the Murin.
Yeah, no, I'm
Well,
anti-Murin.
let me
What the
look up
fuck?
what GG Murin. Let me look up what they look like. Hold on. Who is GG Murin? Hold on.
Okay, dude.
No, this cooks, bro. That's the ship, bro. That cooks.
That's the
Wait a
ship,
minute.
what?
The ship got a role model, bro? They put that on the side. It's like, okay, wait a minute.
Oh, it's a
jeez.
VTuber.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
No, it's a fucking
It's a
VTuber.
VTuber. It's a
No.
hologram.
It's my Oshi.
No.
It's his Oshi,
No,
gang.
we're not fucking...
Hold on a second. You know how I've been comparing the cargo lighter to the fucking rebel ship that no one seems to recognize?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No
thought the
more
drop
Rebels.
pods were more like ODST pods. They're not. It's more like an armored assault craft kind of thing.
Yeah. Do you remember?
They
We
come
could get,
equipped with heavy weapons. Like they are just a little like you fly down and fucking strafe an area with them.
We could get the Iron Rain array, which lets us launch guided orbital missile strikes.
Take a read of the drop pod. I did not think this is what it was.
Armored and stealth versions of cargo lighters. These craft are twice as fast, apply a -3
God.
penalty to tracking and targeting skill checks, and can carry up to 100 troops or passengers. Many are equipped with assorted heavy weapons to clear the landing zone, and can be treated as flight-capable grav tanks for purposes of combat. This fitting can be purchased multiple times.
Drop pod's a good call.
Drop pods are quite nice.
Drop pod's a crazy thing to get. I'm pro
it's
drop
too-
pod
it's too
now.
mad.
I'm for a drop pod now.
So now we'd be spending 600k.
I'm pro drop pod.
Look,
I
again,
mean,
I
you
like the
could-
drop pods, but again, like
That's
it
a
just
tank.
takes us back to but it takes us back to we are downgrading from a fucking starship to a grav tank. Like, just use a starship. It's better.
I just feel like
How do we do both? Like, if we're doing both, then just bring it. We can just buy a grav tank and put it in our cargo hold. We can just do that.
can't fit
we,
100 people in a grab tank though.
Your ship can't fit
We're not-
100
we-
people.
We
Your
should
ship
have
can
100
fit-
people in the ship. Yeah, what?
Well, we keep them in the drop pod.
No, we can't. That's not how it works.
No, yeah, you
Be
can't.
friends.
But yeah, like if we were gonna do that, we would just get a grav tank, presumably.
That's
'Cause you
cool
can
as
get
hell, Kavlo. I'm pro
a
drop pod.
properly
That's
upgraded
awesome.
one.
That's way cooler than anything else.
The ship you're building now, by the way, is not permanent. If you guys use
Yeah.
it and you go, there are changes that need to be made to the ship. You know, you can change it when you come back to the Tang Dynasty, probably.
Yeah.
Steel rain.
Still rain. There's a thing called spitball tubes, which are, unlike the Iron Rain array, completely unguided. You just throw shit at the bottom of your ship. Oh,
That seems like
God.
it probably
Oh,
breaks some laws.
Probably.
Something unguided munitions. I just feel like
Yeah.
um,
It's okay. Your bombardment volley will be centered on 1d6 minus 1 kilometers away from the desired target.
okay. We do have to strip the ship. We're building it from the bottom.
No, crazy part. That only takes 1 mass. We can just and you can
That's
strap
right.
it. You can strap it to a shuttle too.
Okay,
we can fucking limp it a shuttle to the bottom of the ship, load it up with spitball tubes, and obliterate a primitive planet.
I again, I'm gonna go take a quick pee, but I'm happy with the ship as it is. If you guys find something that you want to change, just discuss it. I'm gonna pee.
I'm just saying, we could strap a fucking lat to the bottom of our ship.
I'm with you, man. Every ship in any media has a little shuttle. Like a little shuttle that can kill people? That's awesome.
I mean, yeah, but if we're having a little shuttle, we just shouldn't have atmospheric configuration.
This
This is the thing.
I just think the redundancy is fine.
I think the redundancy is not fine. We are a patrol boat. We are intentionally one of the most mass limited classes possible. Redundancy is not what we can have.
I don't care if it's redundant, it's cool.
I agree.
I think it's cooler to have a ship that's functional and does not.
I don't
waste a bunch of
I
its
don't know.
mass.
I don't need a specialized min-max ship. I'm fine with a little.
It's
with a
not
little
min
fun.
maxed. It's just like what we're having double up. We're spending, what was it, 40% of our entire mass on the ability to go to a planet twice. It's just
Isn't
silly.
Drop pod 2 mass? How much is
drop pod
atmospheric
drop pod-
configuration?
atmospheric is 2 mass as well.
I don't know. I just don't see it as a huge problem.
It's just silly. We just do just one or the other. We're not taking 2 flak weapons for no reason.
If we had the space, we would. That'd be cool.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
dude,
but we don't. That's the point. We don't have the space. That's the whole point of the ship. We're very
Yeah, but
limited
I
on
also said
space.
that would be cool, which I think is kind of like the primary. It's cool.
Yeah,
Again, I bring it back around. I think landing the ship on the planet is cool.
Agreed. I think that's way
I think
fucking cool that we bring the ship into the fucking planet. We're in a patrol boat. We're one of the only ships that can really get to that level. And again, if we come into any situation, there are plenty of things that can take a grav tank out. Even tech level 4 weapons, rocket launchers and whatever, normal man pad, fucking carried around kind of weapons can very easily knock out a grav tank. There is not, a very easily, man portable weapon that can knock out a fucking starship. So we have a pretty big advantage in most negotiation scenarios. I think I'm happy with what we got.
And what about you?
Jim?
What?
What about you?
What about me? What?
How you feeling about the ship?
I'm good.
Jim,
You need a jewel, buddy?
Have you been keeping up?
Yeah.
I mean, even if he hasn't, I don't blame him.
What do you mean you don't blame him? He's supposed to be playing.
Well, I mean, yeah, but all his ideas got shot down. Bad or not, they got shot down.
I'm sorry, I just looked at the notes description. I've seen what he's been doing. He's been writing out, sticking out your gat for the Narizla. You're so bow. You're so Bibutax. I just want to be your Shiori.
I like that, Jim.
I like it too, Jim.
It's Lord. The Earth was a thing.
I like it, but
Alright.
I hate that you flip-flopped.
I mean, flip-flop or not, I've also, it has been almost 2 full hours, which is
Just
fine.
wanted
It's
to
your
be
guys'
over.
ship. I'm not mad about the time. I just get it that all his ideas have been shot down. I would zone the fuck out too.
Jim, what else do you have? Do you have anything you just wanted the boarding tubes that in?
Yeah.
I get it. He had a singular focus.
We couldn't convince you to get a little lat with us.
I don't care anymore. It's past that.
What?
I
How about?
I don't know. I think.
Thank you, Jim.
I think I'm happy with it. Are we actually? I don't want to call it a VTuber's name. Can we pick anything that's like in universe?
I'm gonna stay completely out of the name. I feel like I kind of strong armed the fucking pod because I don't like it, but I will stay completely out of the fucking name. If you want it to be a VTuber, do as you will.
Yes.
I just think there are better VTubers. I'll step in and I'll say that. I mean, no
I
defense.
didn't even know that was a fucking VTuber. Until
No, I
looked
didn't
it
even
up,
know
and
who
I'm
she
a
was. And
VTuber.
I hate she's a Hololive as well. Like you took the white bread.
Give me a
no,
Gara Gura, bro. Give me a Gara Gura. You know, I'll be all for it.
She's my goat.
Pakura's better.
I like Picor better. Why are we talking about this? Make the ship!
Alright. We can decide on a name later if we need to. Otherwise, we'll just keep it to Murin for now. Do this. Calculate haul using cost of items. Yes, please. Yes, calculate the haul. It says 5%. Just so we are all on the same page, this ship costs 3.745 million credits.
Mm-hmm.
The amount owed? 3.745 million credits. The maintenance cost on this vessel is 187,000 credits due every 6 months.
Oh,
What, you thought it was free, dog?
yeah. If we make it 6 months, we're probably fine.
Yeah.
Fair.
If this thing isn't blown up in 6 months, we probably got more than that.
That's like the third trimester, isn't it?
Hmm?
I guess
Go
you're right.
ahead.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
The operating cost is 0 because you guys don't have any extra crew that you have to pay out of pocket. The last maintenance date, we will not.
I set it to today.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I set it to today.
That's crazy. You thought it'd be done today, brother. We are gonna fast forward.
They're installing all this shit and they're not doing any sort of checkups.
No, I think he means that it's getting built. Like, it's going to take a month to make the ship.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
We're gonna be on the shithole for a month.
I'm just
What do you mean the shithole? It's like the fucking capital of the universe. What?
This is like the trade. Yeah, we're on a nice ass planet right now, Jim.
Yeah, we're on like maybe one of the
gonna
night.
get,
We just came from literal radiation shithole, and you're like, wow, a planet with food and
We're in like Night
grass.
City, and you're like,
I better
well,
get
what
like
the fuck is this
15
piece
henchmen.
of shit?
15 henchmen, bro. Shut up. Let me add new note. Set this note to be called launch date of the Murin.
You can only have 15, Jim, and you have to feed them. They're your responsibility.
this.
Come up the street, okay?
How many can I have?
There is a limit. Now, what the limit is, I don't remember. You'd have to look. I think it tells you.
By the way, War, we need to pay for the oxygen and whatnot when we do the jumps, like the travel. And, is that no longer marked down in this?
I think it is included in the maintenance or payment costs, maybe.
Is it?
And it's just like it's just factored. It's meant, it's like hand weighted, and like when you pay maintenance, you're back paying all of the oxygen you've refilled.
Definitely didn't used to be that way.
You can have one henchman at a time for every 3 character levels you have rounded up. So that mean I have 2?
Yes,
What's your
Yes.
character level?
3.
Based.
So yes, you can have 2.
No. What? No, hold on. You can have one for every 3
One
character
extra, I
levels.
believe.
Rounded up.
One extra.
One more.
Yeah, because I had it at 0. Or whatever, 1, whatever it was.
Sorry, I didn't realize you had one extra. Sorry.
Based.
This should be 12, right?
This is
How
where
many
his
command
harem
points does the? How do you figure out how much command points a ship gets?
Sorry, so I'm just looking at the hydroponic stuff. Definite supplies.
Command points.
It says supply. There is definitely a supply thing. I'm gonna look up the supply rules real quick, War, because I'm trying to remember how they fucking work. And the hydroponic just says it produces the amount of supplies needed for the entire crew. But how much does supplies cost without that?
I don't know. I just know how many life support days you guys have.
That is, the life support days thing. How much are those? Where are they?
You have 1,200 days of life support.
Which is divided by 5, right?
Yeah.
Oh, how does that? Where do you see that?
It's on the ship.
On the
I've got a
Murin
question
page,
more.
On which part? Which?
like on the character sheet for the
Our
ship.
life support,
looking.
is that
Oh, I see.
purely like, how do I best phrase this? We have the ammo thing. If we just parked it like on a planet, does it still take our life support?
If the ship had air, probably not. If the ship does not have oxygen and you have to come back to the ship and refill your oxygen, it would probably take
planet,
up.
by the way.
Or yeah, the planet. Yeah. If you come back to the ship on a planet that doesn't have oxygen, you'll probably use up more refilling your tanks, right? That makes
Right.
sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so the crew lists the maximum crew necessary for basic operations and the maximum crew the life support system can sustain for 2 months. So, effectively, we can sustain 20 people on our ship for 2 months before we need to go and replenish life support.
Nice.
And which means if there's only 5 of us, well, I'll just say 5 for the fucking sake of it. We would get 8 months because we get times 4.
That would explain 1,200 then.
Wait. No, it wouldn't. 1,200's way more than 8 months. What?
Well, no, 1,200 because if the life support can handle 20 people for 2 months, 60 times 20.
Yeah. 60? Oh, okay, no, I see what you
2
mean.
months.
Okay, no, I see. Okay, I see. That's yeah. No, gotcha. Okay, I see you. Doesn't actually say how much it costs for life support.
I'm trying to find why we have that many command points. What dictates that, Warpugs?
Yeah.
It was at 0 originally. But I think
No.
it's because we don't have a crew members in yet, like slotted. For the life of me, I can't figure out how to slot a crew member in.
Out of curiosity, does anyone here have skill in lead? I think I know the answer, but
Probably Jim.
Yes.
guess.
so that means that Jim is gonna be our captain, probably.
Jim's the pretty much party leader. I'm not shocked.
I know, but captain is different because he dictates combat.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep.
That's cool.
You dictate essentially what order all of us play in combat as the captain.
What?
Hey, Jim, you gotta be Captain Kirk.
So this is what I have for crew. I've slotted you guys in as crew members on the shuttle. I have Bridge, Pavel Kravchenko. I have Captain Bo Dickinson Jr. We have 3 slots open. We have 2 slots open. Comms and engineering. Gunnery taken by Gunnery slotted by Kirkos. I imagine nobody's going to fight him for that. I mean, if you want to, you can. I don't know why you
You'd be
would.
wrong.
He is the, it does just kind of make sense.
He's John Shoot.
Here's the current problem: is I would probably put myself in engineering because I have like fix and repair.
You
and
have
all that
fix
crap.
and repair.
Yes,
Which means
put me
that-
in comms. Yes.
You know what? This might be a better outcome than Bo being
I
in
think that's
comms,
much
honestly.
funnier.
I just like to think that we all get on the ship the
God.
first time, and we haven't discussed this, and Sebastian watches everyone go to their natural stations, and the comms unit is in front of him, and it's like giving off ominous glow, and he's
It's like the Green Goblin
Sweating.
mask.
There.
Do it. Call the ATC tower. Call the ATC tower and throw up.
And just start talking to him about your favorite lizard.
Yeah, I think I might do that.
Howard, you make me sick.
Do I get my own? Do I get my own quarters as a captain?
You get
Don't
a
even
cool
have
chair.
luxury quarters.
You get a cool.
Yeah, man,
you get a
we're
cool
not inside
chair
the
on
ship
the
that gets
bridge.
quarters, big dog. We have a
Yeah.
bunk room, probably.
That's a fair question, actually.
Warplugs, can I get a? Can
We
I
did
get
not pay
my
for
own
luxury
quarters?
quarters, so we have very.
I
shit
will say that
quarters.
as a free modifier, you can have 1 cool captain's chair. You can look however you want it to look. So you get to right now pick how your captain's chair looks.
Jim, can I have the captain
Jim,
chair?
Why
Make
did
it
you decide
make
to
it the
have a
Game of
giant dick
Thrones.
in the middle, Jim?
Make it the Game of Thrones chair, 1-to-1.
Hold on, let me cook. I'll look up. I'll get
But
back
it's
to you.
laser rifles instead.
Oh, laser rifle Game of Thrones chair actually goes hard though. Yeah, you guys, all right, you're all slotted in as crew members. We fast forwarded a month. It is now the 24th of February. Did anybody have anything they wanted to accomplish on AAs during the month? Otherwise, I will kind of give you the lowdown of what you might have heard waiting for word on your ship being built, or anything that someone might have come to you about from the company.
Probably need to like work or something, don't we?
No, as far as the company is concerned, you're waiting for work to come. So they've provided you a more or less all expenses paid within reason vacation in the capital city on AAs.
Yeah, can I sell these two things?
Yeah, that's fine. You can find people to sell them.
How much?
Give me a second. Let me open the book and I'll go see how much they were worth.
Fair question.
Let me open this one.
Oh, also, since I want to talk to
Talk to?
I want to talk to a
Thank God.
right. I start my own podcast, right? So anyway, no, I want to talk to one of the scientists from the corpo,
Mm-hmm.
and I want them to nurse my son with me.
Okay, I don't think you explained that well.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Make sure he's big and strong.
Okay, so maybe you explained it perfectly.
Unfortunately, it is exactly what we heard.
I'm guessing he's outgrown his glass jar.
In a month.
Yeah, over the course of the months, he has absolutely outgrown his glass jar. He's now about the size of a small dog.
Oh my God, Jim.
This entire time, I have been speaking to him and teaching him English. Or
That was
mandate,
cool.
whatever it is.
Mandate. He has not spoken back to you yet. Though he does seem to be paying attention to you. You know, when you speak, he looks. But he is still very much in the shape of like a small, very much in the shape of a large cockroach. He's very Rad Roach-esque, actually, as a descriptor.
I want you to realize that I am raising this thing like it is my son, and I'm being very attentive, and I'm showing him pictures, and I'm drawing with him, and I am teaching him things.
Don't call him a thing, though.
Imagine you raising a son, and that is what I'm doing. Exactly for the entire month.
Roll me a d6. Jim. Roll me 1d6.
Oh my God, he's dead.
They will give you 200 credits apiece for your Shimmer Glass artifacts.
Okay, so
Wow, you're lucky that was the other thing.
Okay, good.
Let me think about what the fuck this scientist would even say. How do you want to go about getting the meeting with a scientist, first of all?
I would bring it up to our manager, or what do we call him?
The handler.
Is it handler? I'd talk to him and tell him my issue and show him this, and go to him about it and say, "Give me your best guy on this.
Give me your best guy.
Give me your top guy.
Yeah.
Give me Tang Dynasty's top guy."
He's my top guy.
Yeah, all right. Just so we're clear, you want me to get you in touch with one of our scientists, what, so you can hand over this thing?
No. This is my responsibility. I need your top scientists on this, right?
So what, is he like a little dog or something?
Yeah.
Huh. He must have been like he must have been like a pet or something, right? For the Chittick, I think they were called. I was reading the report the other day that Rochambeau handed over, but he didn't mention any pet-like creatures. Where'd you come across him?
And they gave it to me as a gift for saving them.
All right.
We were real close, me and them.
Weren't the Chittick trying to kill you?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Well, it's a cockroach, right? Like the Chittick. That's what they were described as in the report. Little cockroach people.
Yeah, well, you see, it's just a little pet. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm worried about it.
What? Why?
Your answers have not filled me with confidence. You brought a strange creature into my office.
Listen, this little guy right here, he's my responsibility, right? Bo Dickinson Jr. guarantee that he will not be a problem for you.
Well, all right, I'll get you in touch with someone.
Remember, I want your top guy on this. He's very important to me. I was sworn to take care of him, right? And Bo Dickinson Jr. always keeps his promises.
Are you holding him, or is he down on the floor next to you?
Well, what is this? Is he still in a jar at this point, or is he? I want him like
this is later.
The size of a small dog.
This is like later.
I see. Oh, sorry, I see what you mean. What point of the time?
At this point, he's probably close to outgrowing the jar. Then we'll say, like towards early to middle of the month, but he hasn't quite outgrown it yet.
Okay, yeah, he's still in the jar.
Hasn't hit his growth spurt yet, where he just suddenly balloons up.
Yeah, he's like, this is where it's like he's kind of getting a little big for the jar, and I don't have another jar, and okay. I want to go to the scientist and uncage him.
Right, okay. So you say,
that's fucked up.
We'll fast forward to when the scientist comes to your apartment or hotel, wherever they have you staying, right? A nice place, apartment. And you'll hear a knock at the door, Bo.
Hello.
Yes, hello. I was told to report here about some sort of xenofauna.
No, this is Bo Dickinson Jr.
Yes, that's who I'm supposed to be meeting about the xenofauna.
Oh, all right, come on in.
The door slides open. He adjusts his glasses. Yes, hello.
Howdy.
You have some sort
name?
of me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Speck.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you. So anyway, here's my son, right? Oh, I'm calling him that, right? He's not actually my son, obviously,
No, I quite get it. That's humorous.
Yeah, thank you. You're quite a charmer.
Yes, well, it's nothing, nothing too serious, but it's for the job, you see.
All right, well, here he is.
Jesus Christ, what is that?
What do you mean?
That is not a dog.
Well, I mean, it's...
That's not even xenofauna. That is a creature.
Yeah, were you not informed about this?
I was told you had a fine piece of xenofauna that I should examine and write a detailed report on. But again, that is not a xenofauna. That is a creature. Okay, that has come...
I feel like it's literally a xenophone. What the fuck's with this guy?
That has come from my nightmares.
I could promise you, right? He is nothing to worry about.
Is he trained? Can you train this thing even?
Yes. Listen. Listen. You love science, right? And you won't let anything stand in the way of science.
Yes, well, that's it. That is what I said a few times in the academy. Yes, to get myself through some hard times. Yes.
So listen, right? This thing, it has sentience. I have met its former selves, and by former I mean adult selves. I may have killed them, but listen, that's not the point. Don't let him hear that. By the way, I muffle his ears.
You just cover the jar up a little more.
Where are his ears, Jim?
I don't know. So me and the Dr. Finn are finding out. Flynn, whatever his name is.
Not even close.
What was it? Hans?
Dr.
Spec.
Speck.
Oh. And they were speaking mandate to us, and I want to grow him, but not to be a cannibalistic pirate like they were, but of a kind soul.
You're telling me they ate each other? It was nowhere in the
Well-
report.
Okay, well, no, sorry, not cannibalistic. But they ate humans.
Oh, I see. They were carnivores, right? Of course.
Yes.
By the way, they can't see it, but to get into this character, when I speak as him, I reach up and incessantly adjust my glasses.
Good.
So listen, this is our little secret, right? I just need your help to train him.
Wow,
to
just
keep
so-
him healthy, to
just-
nurse him.
Just so we're on the same page, I've been given full discrepancy to help you assist with this creature, but I'll have to be writing detailed reports.
Can you fudge the reports a little bit?
Absolutely not. No, sir. In fact, I'll be putting that in the report.
What?
Yes,
I'll be
quite-
putting in a report that you told me to fudge the report.
but don't worry. They have an understanding that you freelancers behave a certain way. But
Wait,
tell me
please-
more. Tell me more about this creature, though.
Please don't tell them I said that.
He's gonna kill your fucking son, dude. I'm so sorry.
Well, I'm sure it was just a freelancer slip of the tongue. You know, maybe we can let bygones be bygones.
Exactly.
But as I said, you know, I will have to, report other things about this creature. But don't worry. You know, the company has a vested interest in seeing you freelancers succeed, or so I've been told.
Yes, and this, I just want to be very clear, right? This is my son. All right.
You keep saying that. You did not birth this. This is not your son.
He is my.
He doesn't know that.
He's my soul son.
If you birth this creature,
So yes.
don't tell me.
Are you saying he's not my son because I didn't birth him?
I'm just saying that this creature, though you may harbor feelings for him similar to that of a child, is not biologically your child.
All right, listen.
As it
listen,
is
Doctor.
impossible, he is a cockroach.
Dude, don't call him that.
What would you like me to call him?
You gonna take that, Jim?
Hold on.
Defend your son.
Defend your son. You just called your son a cock.
You just called your son a cockroach, dude.
He did not call his son a cock.
You gonna defend him or what? You
I
fucking
said
pussy?
cockroach. I said
No,
cockroach.
Kavlo said cock.
Oh,
Yeah.
called him a cock and a roach. That's so fucked up, man.
It is really fucked up. You should shoot this guy.
Yeah, I think you should shoot him.
Shoot him.
You can call him. Hold on, I'm not getting good names on this name
Are you gonna
generator.
get
Hold
brand
on.
generator? Jesus Christ.
Jim, just say it from the heart.
Whatever comes out of your mouth is what his name is, Jim. Just let it flow.
Gilligan.
Gilligan kind of fucks.
That's a good one.
Bow bow.
Balbus.
Bowbis?
Balbus.
That does
Yeah, well.
not fuck.
As well. It's a fine name for a creature such as this. So you and Balbus, God, he's weird, isn't he? Looking at me like that. Sorry.
Doctor, I got you for one reason.
It's just he's looking at me like he knows who I am.
Say I got you like he owns
He's
Beady
sentient.
little eyes.
Stop saying that about him. He's sentient. He has feelings.
That's yet to be seen for my report, at least.
Doctor, look at this. Look what he drew. And I point to a little picture he drew. It's mostly scribblings.
He drew this?
He just moved the crayon around under his belly, but yes, he did.
That's quite impressive, actually. There's a bit of intentional design here. I like the choice of colors.
He is sentient, Doctor, and you are here for one reason, to help me raise him. All right? Not to do experiments and shit, but you are going to help me raise him so he doesn't eat us both and so that he may help us on the ship.
Well, we'll operate under the assumption that this creature has sentience, or thus is capable of attaining some. And I would have to draw up a strict regimen of, mandate teachings. Things like arithmetic and literature and language skills and things like that. And you'll have to be very diligent in your teaching of the creature, of course. But provided that you provide us with research notes upon your return back here to AS, we should have no problem.
All right. I will teach him the best I can.
And remember, the freelancer lifestyle is no place for a child.
Don't worry, he is growing very, very fast.
It's not what the Mandalorian says.
The doctor pulls out a little notebook. How fast would you say he's growing?
Well, he's about like I don't know, maybe like 1 month old at this point, maybe a month and a half, 2. No, 2.
Specimen obtains great size within a month and a half. Oh, I'm curious. What is it you require from me in the immediacy?
I need you to make sure he's all healthy and ready to go,
Right.
and to tell me everything about him.
Well, we don't know anything about him. Okay.
Well, you are the doctor here.
All right. Okay, so we'll take the subject and we will examine the subject and get the subject's vitals. Okay, well, we'll need to take Balbus with us, of course.
Coming with you.
I think so. Yes, it's quite fine, I suppose. Yes, of course. Come with us. And
Let's go.
They would lead you down to a waiting hover car to take you back to the AS building or to the Tang Dynasty building, where they would lead you into a series of examination rooms where they would start to hook up electrodes and things like that to Balbus. You watch Balbus go through a series of tests. They make sure he has vital signs. The doctors kind of struggle to figure out where to put these electrodes and get readings on him. Really detailed notes.
I'm sitting next to Balbus, and I'm reassuring him.
You're like petting the back of his fucking the back of his thorax
Therapist.
And shit.
Yes.
Therapist. Eventually they put Balbus on a treadmill and like hover a piece of meat in front of it, and he starts chasing it on the treadmill. But after a few hours and rounds of tests, the doctors will release you and give you a car ride back to your apartment and tell you that they'll try to give you an updated meeting basically with the doctor before you leave when your ship is done. But for now, they have to study all of the results and wait for them to get the results back.
On the way back, can I request a stop?
Within reason.
And get a playpen for him?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
You just spend like 2 credits on a playpen, sure.
I want the nice one. I'll spend 10.
Okay, sure.
Or
You really go all out for this thing, then. Damn.
can we swap out the sensor array so we can get luxury rooms, so we can get a little child room, like a fancy like children's room?
Yeah, I mean, everybody can. If you do that, it's up to you guys. It is a 1-to-1 transaction. It doesn't need to be a deep conversation.
Well, I'm just saying the luxury rooms do come with a lot more than just bedrooms. Apparently, we can get a nice like children's area for Bobus here.
No, he needs to learn the hard life he's going to be living.
Freelancer lifestyle.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, Jim. Before you get too set in stone with that, if we get the luxury rooms, we also get stuff like basketball courts. So you could fucking teach him to square up on the courts. And just
Well, he's a cockroach right now. I'm gonna pass him the ball and crush him.
It's also not fair. He's got 6 ankles to break. That's just not fair to him.
That's not fair. That's fucked up.
Jim, he could be really good at basketball.
He can fly. I mean, of course he's getting dunking all the time.
Fucking dunking on my cockroach son. Why didn't Kafka write about that, dude? What the fuck? Okay, I thought Sam would be a big enjoyer of the fucking Metamorphosis reference, but okay.
It's a good reference.
Thank you. There it is. Finally, dude. But yeah, you get your.
You can give him a better life.
You get your playpen. You return back to your apartment. And after a week or two, before the ship launches, you are called back by Dr. Speck. Yes, hello there. Is this Mr. Bow?
It is.
I have your son's test results here. I'm just looking them over now. Yeah, he's definitely a creature.
Yes.
Otherwise, from what we can tell, obviously we don't have anything to base it off of, but from what we can tell, his vitals are all good. The rapid growth, of course, is possibly due to a shortened lifespan of his species. It's hard to tell.
What?
Well, the creatures clearly age faster than us, and all signs point to a decreased lifespan shorter than that of a human's.
How short?
We suspect that the creature will reach maturity, possibly in a year and a half.
How long after that will he live?
It's hard to tell. We don't have anything to base it off of. It's hard to tell. It could be that the creature's aging would slow upon reaching maturity, as some xenofauna are known to do. Alternatively, he could simply turn to dust at any day afterward. Who knows?
Jim learning that pets don't live forever.
All right. I won't tell him this. But anything else I need to know?
I'm going to send over to you a list of learning material. Like I said, it should help you teach Mr. Balbus or Mrs. Balbus. We don't know. Should help you teach Balbus at the very least how to speak Mandate as he grows. We also provided some basic arithmetic courses, and we can update these supplies when you return to AES when you provide your report on things that have happened with Balbus.
All right. I will make sure he learns and does all his curriculum.
Yes, most excellent. Well, perhaps we'll turn this creature into a fine academician. He'll enjoy academia. Yes, that's it.
Yes. Well, Doctor, I appreciate this.
Yes, well, of course, it's just simply doing what I'm told.
Yeah, me. All right. Goodbye.
Yes, well, goodbye.
All right, Babas, let's get started. And I'm going to teach him everything.
At this point, by the way, you're getting probably close to launch. It's only a few days away, and at this point, he is about the size of a small dog. Think
Perfect.
think Rad Roach, literally.
Okay. At nighttime when he's sleeping, I will say this really quick because I have to go feed my cats real quick. I am going to the CD bars, and I am trying to get 2 henchmen of the female persuasion.
Oh.
And why are you saying it like that?
Oh, I don't know how to say it without being weird.
It's
weird to begin with.
But then he realized that's weird.
Yeah.
Give me 2 of them. I'll be back. I gotta feed my cats.
He's talking about them like they're Pokemon.
His henchmen kind of are like Pokemon.
Should we be giving him women Pokemon?
No.
Yeah.
Well, Sam says yeah.
Well, suppose it's what we're doing.
Shit, let him have his little pets.
Oh, don't call him that.
That's in parentheses, women.
Why the fuck? Hold on. Something's wrong with the ship war.
What?
Oh wait, no, never mind. I was rolling Pavels. That's why. Oh, because they're not in order. Oh, that's fucking weird.
What's not in order?
The ship, like, if you look at the crew members across the other side, they're not in order from the stations.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'll just do it. I'll order them.
I don't know how you even organize them. Anyway, there we go. That's what I'd be rolling.
Did you ever figure out, by the way, Otz, how to figure out ship's command points?
No.
I will have a look.
Go there.
I'm pretty sure you start with 3, if I recall rightly. Section, ship combat. Okay. Okay. That's NPC ships. Never mind. 1 point. Let's see. That is annoying. It doesn't, despite constantly talking about command points, it doesn't just say it. Like, actions generate command points. I have a weird trouble searching this PDF. It doesn't like to be searched properly. Oh! Oh, you have to generate the command points.
So you start at 0?
So NPC ships don't generate command points. It's just simplified. It's like, okay, fighters and civilians, they've got 4 points. Military and pirate, they've got 5. Native and spacers, they've got 6, and finest crews have 7. Right? When it comes to players, I believe it is do your duty is adding command points. So. So the example it gives for a fighter pilot, because when you're a fighter pilot, it's just you technically man all 5 departments. So if you did 4 departments for do your duty, you'd get +1, +1, +1, +1. And then for your last department, whatever you actually wanted to do, you'd get 4 command points to utilize.
I'm back.
So general actions, it's the general actions do your duty. The ship gains 1 command point. The PCs who head more than 1 department can act only in one of them. The rest automatically take this action. So all unspent command points are lost at the end of a round. So effectively, if we wanted to escape combat and we decided yeah, that's definitely what we're going to do, then everyone would have to go do your duty to generate the 4 points needed. I definitely think that we shouldn't worry about this much until we do the combat testing, because I'm pretty sure Skyward Steel works differently, where you each get command points on your turn. I can see the appeal of this system, but I can also see problems where it's the gunner wants to fire, that requires 3 command points. That means 3 people have to give up their action and just give command points to the gunner. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think
it's also, the captain at the start of the round, before anything else, dictates the order the departments go in.
And the captain also has a choose a department. 1 action that they take will take 2 less command points. You can do this once per round. So there are obviously 0 CP options. In fact, the captain is entirely 0 command point options. All of his options are just free. I think I don't think there's any real reason to worry too much about this until we do a test and see which one we feel. I think this is one of those things where it's we could try one system and be wow, this plays like dog shit, or we play the other one, we're oh, we'll like it, I don't know. It's hard to judge without actually sitting down and playing a combat out using these command points.
War, when you have a second, let me know, because I want to run something by you I thought of when I left.
You can go ahead and do it now.
Instead of two people,
Mm-hmm.
This is going to sound crazy, but hear me out, right? I'm cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen Stranger
4
Things?
children.
Yes.
You have, all right, so you know Joyce from Stranger Things, right?
No. I know the show, I've never seen it.
Oh, you never seen it? Fuck.
Dude, I barely remember Joyce. Wasn't she the mum?
Yeah, she was the single mom that was the fucking badass, absolute sigma, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a single mom that wants off, but that's also a badass, and she could bring her kid? I don't care.
Oh, what
but
the
she's
fuck?
gonna help me teach and
oh
raise
God!
raise my son with me while also helping out around the ship. and killing stuff.
Why are you making me lark your fantasies with you?
Dude, it'll be awesome.
All he wants
For
is a
who?
single MILF who
Me.
is good at combat and will raise his cockroach for him.
Hey, Sam.
I'm surprised yet. I want
Yeah,
you to
man.
know, as
Thank
soon as you
you,
say she's a single mom, if you give this to him, he's going to ask you if she's lactating. I'm going to throw that out there.
I will not.
That's something that you're going to have to be prepared to answer.
That's just crazy. This is crazy. This whole conversation is crazy. I'm canceling Starts That Number before it cancels me.
Thank you! It was a mistake to play this game. Fuck!
I'm canceling it before it cancels me.
By the way, there is something really funny. I just want to put it out, like, for the space combat. I think it's very funny. If your PC is completely inept at space combat, you have the option to get temporary control of an NPC officer instead, and they actually run the department whilst your guy stands there like a figurehead.
That is pretty funny.
Is that a no?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Can you roll for it?
No.
Can I roll for it? If I roll
Can I
above,
help him with
let
it?
me roll a D100. If I roll above a 95, I get it.
If I help him go on the pro, can we lower that number?
What, 94?
I'll say this. You could find a henchman that is skilled as like a teacher or something. You could find somebody looking for work skilled as a teacher, but they will be like solely dedicated to being a teacher for Balbus.
Okay, let me get one of those nerdy guys, right? And then the second one, give me
You need a
give me
teacher. Okay.
yeah. Give me a teacher. I don't care what they are. But the second one, it has to be a absolute badass woman.
I think 50 up, you get a girl.
I'll roll for it.
I think you
Maybe
should roll for both.
kidding.
Maybe you accidentally get a really nerdy bitch. She just hates your ass.
100, that's crazy.
Oh, I just put /roll 100 actually.
Oh, you fool.
You.
I thought he
Yeah,
actually got it. I thought he got
indeed,
his wife. Oh, is that for the
That's
first
what-
or second one?
That's for the teacher.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Funny number.
Worst case scenario.
I want you to give me like a Leela Taranga.
What the hell?
She only has one eye.
No, she has two in this case, sadly.
I can fix that.
Okay. I don't.
Don't know who Leela is?
No, I do. It's
And Stitch?
You ever see Family Guy?
Lois!
It's kind of like Lois, yeah.
I will be purely platonic with her, Warpugs.
all right, man. Okay.
He won't.
The whole conversation is strange, though. So shut up, Kavlo and Sam.
Well, we didn't say we were going to be platonic with her. I feel like that's unfair.
No, both of you went. I won't.
I know, I said he won't.
I'll say this, Jim. I'll say that you find a teacher, in the mid-50s, and he is looking for an excuse to get off AS. He's not in any trouble or anything. He just wants to get out and see the stars,
Okay.
and have like a kind of like. Honestly, he's basically going through a midlife crisis, right? And
I get
he is just looking for an excuse to get off world. And upon hearing that you're looking for a teacher, he's like, "I can do that. I'm your guy."
I show him a picture of Balbus.
He leaves. Actually, he leaves. But the second guy you find, looked at the picture silently for a few minutes, and then looks back at his drink, finishes the whole thing, and just shrugs. Yeah, sure.
Can I, on planet, while he's going to do that, can I buy some stuff quick? Just real quick. It's super important.
After I'm done with this, but yes, you can.
No, it's nothing that deep. It's important for Balbus.
What are you buying for Balbus?
By the time Jim gets back.
Oh, you want to have this as like a surprise for him when he's back?
Yeah. I got you.
Well, I'm gonna mute. Hold on.
I've already.
Oh, you DM'd
yeah,
him.
I've got it. I got it.
Okay. And as for the second person you hire, are you looking for like a security officer or like a bodyguard, maybe?
Yeah.
You can't find anyone super skilled, at least without doing them a major favor.
Sexual or no?
It can be, but
There you go, War.
yes, you can. Absolutely, you can.
Was there a price, or is that just like?
All right.
Well, I might induce them with promises of money, power, excitement, sex, or some other prize.
It is in there, isn't
Well,
It is in there.
well, wait.
What?
Okay, no, not you. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. You find an ex-spacer drinking away her troubles at a bar, Jim.
Okay.
And she says that she'd be willing to join your crew for a less than average going rate if you did her the favor of paying off her debts.
How much your debts, ma'am?
I've accumulated a small debt of around 2,500 credits.
20.
Like I said, minuscule to a space captain.
I just got this title like last week, ma'am. How much are your debt? Where are your debts?
Oh,
To who?
here, there, a bit everywhere. I owe a bit of money to to some ex-crew members or some long-standing debts. I owe a bit to the bar here. Let me drink on a tab. I owe a little bit to a cab driver down the street.
Do I need to pay this out right now, or can they wait a little bit?
I'd prefer the debts get paid before we leave the planet.
Can you go any lower?
No, it's debt.
Fuck. I look down the bar. Is there any other women here who are in a similar situation with less debt?
Is there a woman that looks exactly like her, sounds exactly like her, but has like 1,000 credits less debt?
You'd have to ask around, but you could probably find someone else who just would be like a lot less skilled.
2,500. Yeah, all right, fuck it, I'll do it.
Okay.
All right, miss, you got yourself a deal, but you're getting like you said, you're taking less pay.
That is fine. You have managed to assemble your first 2 crew members for the Murin.
Let's go.
One of them
We're
a
not-
skilled ex-spacer, the other quite literally just a school teacher.
We're not sold on that name, by the way.
And yet I'm going to keep calling it that because it's what's on the sheet.
Just rip that off the sheet.
No, we already painted on the side. It's already her on the side.
Built yet.
It's already hers, funny.
No.
So yeah, I'll figure out a stat line for her, Jim, and I'll give you access to the stat line because
That was
she's actually
2,500, right?
yes, because she's
Okay.
a character.
If you want
could
stat
do
lines
stuff.
war, there's just martial humans in base game or standard humans.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah, you can just use those. They're really easy. By the by, for ship combat as well, I forgot the way crises work. I really fucking like these actually. Basically, once per round, a ship takes a crisis when they take a hit. So they just convert whatever damage they take into a crisis, and then you have to resolve it as part of your actions. So it's like, instead of taking HP damage, we could have like haywire systems, or a hull breach, or a VIP imperiled, or the engine lock, or whatever, like shit like that. It's pretty fucking cool.
How much money are you guys at?
More than you.
Pretty good. I'm at 3,600.
Damn.
What?
I'm at 1,700.
Yeah. I'd be at more if you actually stuck to your guns and didn't take your cut of the money. Yeah. All right. Is there anything else we gotta do, or?
I go back to everyone.
Jim, when you return back to your apartment, you find that Mr. Sebastian has gained access one way or another.
All right.
And he is sitting in the floor with Balbus, who has been dressed up in a custom-fitted, striped jumper with overalls and a little propeller hat with cutout holes for his antenna.
Sebastian, how'd you get in here? What the hell is on Balbus?
Your window was open.
Jesus!
Smashed in.
Were you keeping him company?
I thought I'd get him an outfit. He looks cold.
Sebastian,
What?
I thank you. I just want Balbus to live a normal life, and you are helping me with that by giving him this outfit.
I'm gonna put him on my head.
What are you doing?
Look, he's on my head.
No, put him down. Put him down. He doesn't like heights.
He likes heights.
No.
Is he freaking out, War?
Balbus? He's freaking out because you cut out holes in the propeller hat for his antenna, but it still has a big propeller on it, and they keep bumping his antenna.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
I'm gonna give you the antenna a little. Never mind.
You're gonna give him a little tug.
What the fuck? It's like that exposed nerve, you know.
You know, shit happens. Maybe I'll just crank one and.
Jesus!
Stop.
I thought I was the fucking psycho.
Don't crank one of my home, Sebastian.
I'm not gonna crank him. He's on my head. See? He's like a little hat.
I don't think he likes a
you,
propeller.
When you raise Balbus over his head, when he raises Balbus over his head, Balbus goes completely stock still, and just like stiff as a board hovers there. He's like frozen there.
He's
He likes
afraid.
it.
He's afraid. Put him down.
I'm gonna hold him.
I'm gonna grab him away and put him on the floor.
Whoa! I'm gonna move him away from you. Whoa!
Down.
I got him an outfit.
Wait, put it down. I want to admire him on the floor.
Why did you leave him? Why did you leave him at home alone?
He was napping.
Anybody could have access to your apartment.
I didn't think anyone would open my window and come in.
It was open.
Can I check if the window was locked or open?
Yeah, you can.
Would I notice that?
Yeah, I mean, you can go look. You can just walk over and see.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna go look.
Let me ask you a question, Jim. Would you have thought to lock your apartment window before you went out?
No.
The window wasn't locked.
He's honest.
You're a bad father. A strange man got in and played with your son.
As you've gone and like checked the window, I'm at the door with like Balbus in my hand. And I'm like reaching for the door to have to leave.
Where are you going?
I was gonna go out.
With Balbus?
Well, you know, just a little guy.
Oh no, it's almost his bedtime.
He's just a little guy. Dude.
Oh,
Come here. Let's put him down. I want to talk to you.
does he like bars?
Is he like what?
Does he like bars?
Bars? Like
Yeah,
drinking?
something like that. Yeah.
No.
Oh, sounds like a stick in the mud. I'll leave him here. And I'll put him down.
Fuck?
Sebastian, I want you
Uh-huh.
to be his godfather for giving this lovely gift of an outfit.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
But this means that you must protect him at all costs.
Okay.
I'm trusting you, Sebastian.
I'll save him over you.
That's fine.
Okay.
You're the
Yes.
bow father.
I'm the bow father. I'm gonna
I-
give him a little pat on the head, and I'm gonna give you as well a pat on the head, and I'm gonna leave.
Oh, all right. Goodbye.
I didn't say goodbye.
I took the hat off Balbus and I put it away. I put him back in his pen.
I'm the godfather.
Bow father.
Come to me
Bow father.
on the day of my roach's wedding.
Yeah. So we will fast forward now to the day before launch of the Murin. All of you have been called to the shipyard, up the orbital elevator back to the shipyard. Or you have to go up the orbital elevator. You take a jumper over to the shipyard, and have been assembled in front of the Murin. And have been asked to look it over and make sure it is to your specifications.
Is
God, yes.
Yeah,
how
smart
are the
people, this is all up
shipyards
to
here?
you.
How are the shipyards here?
The shipyards here are perhaps not the finest in the sector. That honor goes to the capital of the
Hegemony.
Confederacy. Yeah, the ironclad hegemony. But that being
You
said,
said
the thing.
Confederacy. Mask off, mask off, mask off.
The best ones are on Ema, or at least orbiting Ema in Nessa, which is the capital of the Eman Empire and the Ironclad Coalition. But these are, as far as shipyards go, these are fine shipyards, right? They get plenty of work and they're very well kept. And the workers all have a pretty good understanding of what they're doing, right? This isn't some backwater, like, shitty shipyard built, like, used to only building shuttles, right? This is a pretty upstanding place.
Sure. I'm gonna go for just a walk around the ship and kind of like, I assume it's like catwalks or whatever. And
Yeah.
just basically look at all the armor and the weapon systems from the outside before we're allowed to board.
So everything on the outside is to the specifications of your standard patrol craft vessel. We've gone ahead and outfitted it with your requested items here. That being, of course, a plasma beam and sand thrower. You can see those mounted there along the spine of the vessel. The drive has been upgraded. We got the fuel bunker stored as well. Armory and atmospheric configuration all standardized and tested. The sensor mask and auto-targeting systems have also been tested, both successful so far, though we understand if you want to perform your own tests of those once you're inside the vessel.
Question more. This is more like, do these ships from this shipyard have a distinctive design at all? Or is it just like, what does our patrol boat literally look like? Compared to other ships in the universe? Is this like, oh, they bought that from a Tang Dynasty shipyard, that's 100% a Tang Dynasty patrol boat? Or is this like, this is a fucking Toyota that you could have bought from anywhere?
This is a Toyota you could have bought from anyone. Very few ships, very few people in this sector have a distinctive design to their shipyards. In fact, the Ironclad Coalition being one of the few who focus on a more totalitarian kind of very form-fitting function, right, to their warships.
Okay.
And they don't like to splurge on designs. It's very common to see Ironclad Coalition ships not even painted, in fact, just having their like steel out and about, you know what I mean? No paint jobs. Versus something that is immediately apparent would be the Star Dynasty, or the Star Legion, who go to great lengths to paint all of their ships and are very gaudy and like over the top in their designs, right? Even ships that have been brought into the Legion tend to be retrofitted to have very, not nonsensical, but the point is like a show of wealth or show of force on these ships, right? They're very intentionally designed to be showy.
I was gonna say, for everyone else, do we know what color the ship's gonna be? I was picturing black because a patrol boat.
Stripes.
What color stripes?
Oh, dazzle camo.
What?
White and
camo
black.
I would dazzle camo go hard, but I would also say black with like some like 3 thick colored stripes along the side or something, like, it's not like literally like fully striped, but just like some main stripes along the side would look cool as hell. Anyone else? Otz, you're flying the thing. What do you think?
I'm a stripe enjoyer. I can get behind some stripes.
What color stripes though?
I don't know. What was our main color we were thinking?
I
do you think,
thought
Sam?
black. I don't know. What
I
else
want
did I think?
I want a blue one. No, I want 3 big red pluses on the ship because I like maths, and not for any other reason.
This is what you can expect your average
That sounds like a crime.
ironclad ship to look like in the group chat.
Let's see.
Just blatantly using EVE Online, but like that's the unpainted like
Yeah.
black and steel on the outside. Insignias, being the most they'll usually put on.
And we have star camos, which is black with white dots.
That's pretty funny.
That actually kind of goes hard. I like that idea actually a lot.
Dazzle camo is really fucking cool.
What the hell's a dazzle camo?
Look it
It's World War II camo. But
Yeah,
I would
it's
say
easiest to explain if you just look it up. Honestly, it's hard to describe.
it's dazzling is the best way to describe it.
And this is something you might see in a Star
honestly
Legend.
think
Star
Kavlo's
Legion
idea of having like black hull with white, star markings would look both cool as fuck and also kind of like just be a cool camo idea. Because like when it's landed, we would just have stars painted on the side. But like,
Is there any sort of legislature about that? Are we gonna get in trouble?
probably not.
I'm just curious. I'm asking War.
Yeah.
No?
There's no.
Dude, as long as our license plates aren't covered, we're fine.
True.
It's strange. That group of
Glass.
stars over there has got a transponder attached to it.
I will say, if there is a Tang Dynasty, if they're going for like a corporate ship, right? These are mostly VIP transport ships or things like that, where they want to have a show of wealth and power. This is more or less what the Tang Dynasty would go with. But I spelled Dynasty right.
God damn.
Jesus.
All right.
But those are few and far between again. These are for like very high-ranking people in the company who are going to important meetings where this ship lands, and they're like, "Oh, look at that!" Oh.
Diplomatic ships.
They're all jerking each other off.
Hey man, we're jerking them off now. Too.
I love EVE Online ship designs, dude. That shit goes
to the
fucking
tune of
hard.
4 mil.
Can't have red plus signs in a game. That's true.
Bebop is actually quoted as saying that he fucking hates the Red Cross and he hopes that they all die.
If the Red Cross wants to do something about putting my red plus in the game, they can come over here and fucking do something about it.
They can send me an email directly. I'm easy to find.
Fucking
I'll get
pussies.
something to fucking heal.
Okay. But yeah, that's the like I said, this is basically a Toyota. What was the other question? I'm sorry, while I got those up, if there was one.
No, I think it was just asking about the color. Like that was it.
Oh, right. Yeah, the
and then,
physical appearance is totally up to you guys. I mean, it's they'll hand wave it basically. Is like they'll spray paint it before you guys leave and recolor it.
All right, so what are we doing? Star
Nice
camo
one.
with black? What are we doing, or are we doing stripes? Which one are we doing?
I kind of dig the star camo.
I kind of dig the star camo too. Kavlo?
I'm down. Yeah, I don't mind.
All right, Sam?
Sure.
All right.
Star camo it is. Our thing is like looks fucking sick up close and looks camo from a distance. Not great when we're on planets though.
With 3 plus signs.
No, our camo.
All
right.
Yeah, they write down the specifications of the color scheme less than camo, but they do write it down.
No, I think I'll look at the nearest guy and go, can we inspect the insides already?
Oh, right. Yeah, of course. The interior of the ship has already been keyed to your data sets. Everything is as it should be inside. But yeah, you have free reign of the ship. It's yours. We're not allowed to launch it from dry dock until tomorrow morning at the earliest. But provided it passes your guys' inspections and everything is as it should be, we'll have it. We'll have the color scheme redone tonight, and it'll be ready to go early morning tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
I'm gonna head off down the I don't know, catwalk or whatever, and head over to the ship to enter and have a look around inside. I want to get that new ship smell.
Oh, and it's got it aplenty, dude.
Oh god, yeah. Sit in the airlock, just going. Ooh.
I'm customizing my chair right now, Warplug, just so you know. I'm getting to what it looks like.
Got it.
I hope you're using one of those websites that lets you like design the chair, you know, like one of those ones where you design the gaming chair. Just do that.
I hope he
I'm
just
cooking up
sends me a
something
big.
better.
I hope he just sends me a big Easy Boy picture. I want this. I want it to
Took him 10
recline
hours to
too.
look for it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll go look around. I'll inspect the armory, make sure it's all equipped up.
Yeah, the ship is as far as the interior goes, everything is
Mhm.
outfitted, right? The fuel bunker is full. The ship itself has fuel outside of it. You know, it's ready to launch. The armories have all been taken care of. As far as the weapons that you guys keep have been stored there for you.
Excellent. Good.
And they have provided, you know, a reasonable amount of ammunition and stuff, right? If you didn't have any for your weapons, at no cost.
I'm gonna fucking top up my ammo then. Fuck yeah.
They also have provided, you know, fire equipment in the storage areas and things like that in the ship's locker, things like that. Is there anything you guys specifically want to get for the ship before you leave that isn't like very common ship supplies?
Yeah, just like crayons and stuff, and I'm gonna bring my playpen
Yeah.
and other childlike whimsy materials.
Right, yeah. The teacher you've hired actually has given you a list of supplies if you want to go down the list and buy them.
I will buy them.
You buy a few coloring books. You buy a few, you know, read by learning books, things like that. A copy of Everybody Poops. You're not sure if they really got the memo on what they're dealing with.
Okay.
But otherwise, it's a fairly bog standard list, like something you would be expected an elementary teacher to have got for her students.
Okay.
But yeah, all of that honestly, Jim, is going to come out to probably be around 2 or 3 credits. Probably closer to 2, I'll say.
Okay, perfect.
Because remember, credits are not necessarily the currency a system or a planet uses, but it does usually have a conversion rate better than people who just outright want credits. Unless you're dealing with an incredibly primitive planet, in which case you need actual trade supplies.
All right. So I've got 60 rounds in my bag and 60 rounds stored. Reloaded gun. Hey, anyone who has... Actually, no, we've got a ship now. I was going to get a solar recharger, but we can just charge off of our spike drive.
We do just have power now.
Yep.
No more portable shit. We got wall sockets, bitch.
So nobody else has anything?
Well, I'm quickly checking like heavy weapons. Give me a sec, sorry.
While he does
Actually-
that, Kavlo, Sam, anything?
Okay,
Nope.
I've got 2. Okay, I've got 2 things I want to ask about. First of all is the heavy weapons, which I'll quickly look at. Would they sell? Oh god, no, never mind. Heavy weapons are fucking expensive. Oh my god, a heavy machine gun is $5,000.
They're very expensive.
Never mind.
That shit don't fuck around.
Mm-mm.
However, a motorbike is $1,000, and I think I want to buy a motorbike.
You have space
Does
for
anyone-
motorbike?
Yes,
Like
the
cargo
cargo
hold.
hold. Yep, you can fit them. So, does anyone have any problems with that? Like, does anyone want anything else? Like, I think I can just get a fucking motorbike and...
What? Why are we getting a motorbike? Like, what are you going to use it for?
Midlife
If we're
crisis.
ever on the ground and we need to get to somewhere far away, I can ride a motorbike towards it. Like,
That was the whole
Just-
reason we were like, let's get a cargo shuttle.
yeah, but we have a fucking. We can let.
Just
What I'm
fly
saying is, I
the-
have the.
Fly the ship there then. Same thing.
Yeah. If we need to fly the ship there, yeah, it's only $1,000. It's a motorbike. Like, it's just a nice motorbike that I can have. Like, I can ride around on it as needed.
All right,
It's not like. Well, it's not like it's gonna fucking like make or break the ship. It's just a motorbike. Like, I'm not. It's my money. I don't know why you care.
Well, you asked. You're like, does anyone have what I'm saying? So yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I thought more about like the storage space than like the usage of
We
it.
don't have anything in storage. I don't think it matters.
Yeah. And I was just thinking, unless someone else wanted to get like a car or something, which would actually take up space.
I don't think I got the credits for a car. Even then, I wouldn't really. I don't think really need it at this point.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't honestly have much else to spend my credits on. Like, in terms of weaponry, all the major weapons are such an expensive upgrade.
I'm just gonna buy a
Um,
bunch of field equipment if I can more.
That's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, it's totally cool with me, man.
I mean, I could get like a fucking plasma projector, maybe, but I mean, like, would they sell a plasma projector around here, or?
Mm. Is that a weapon or?
Look under ranged weapons. It's top end of tier 4 of Tech 4. Sorry. So there's thermal pistol, plasma projector. Those are the only two. Oh no, spike thrower. I think I would do. Yeah, if they've got a spike thrower, I'd probably buy one of those, but they're very short range, so they'd be like a replacement for the shotgun. Mag rifle, I'd buy one of those if they have them. Like, do they have any of these weaponry? Because like, it would be an upgrade from my combat rifle at least.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got the credits, they've got it.
So all of them? Shit.
I mean, if
okay.
it says tech level 4, this is the tech level 4 of all planets. Like,
Shit, okay.
you're on the capital world of a very successful trade like conglomerate. So,
all right, and
they have no particular distinction about weapons one way or another. You know.
Excellent. All right, I think I'm going to upgrade to a mag rifle then, most likely. Let's see, mag rifle. Do I want to get a spike thrower instead? It's 3d8 damage, which is fucking insane.
Is there a price markup here for TL4 weapons?
No.
So it's
No,
just what's
these
on the.
Yeah, it was on the book. Is the cost of the weapons?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna grab both a mag rifle and a spike thrower, I think.
Okay.
Which, yeah, God, that's gonna go hard actually. All right, that's gonna be $1,100. No, I have the best armor I can get. I'll probably pick up a couple grenades as well if I can. Well, I mean, I guess, do they sell grenades?
You probably wouldn't find grenades on the open market. Weapons they can sell you with like, safeties enabled, forcible safeties until you, leave, wherever they are, things like that. But grenades are a little sketchier, and even with safety things, they don't want to sell it, right?
Gotcha. All right. So, apart from that, really those, no.
I'm buying myself a weapon as well.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right,
I mean, if you guys have money, you're free to spend it on anything tech level 4 that you want to.
Yeah, I'm
As long
just
as you
looking
have
to
the money
check.
for it.
Do you know if there's like such thing as vehicle mods, or is that? Oh, that's in Engines of Babylon. Never mind. Hold on, can I buy a motorbike from Engines of Babylon? Because I remember those can have insane upgrades. Where the fuck do my resources go? There we go. So I've spent $1,100 so far. Oh shit, never mind. It's a tech level 4 one that costs 5,000. Fuck it. I'll just buy the mag thrower and
Gotcha.
yeah, it's only got space for a crew of 1 anyway, and a tonnage of 1. You know what? No, fuck it. I'm gonna get the motorbike too because it's literally just 1 ton. It's just a small, cheap mobility thing that we can utilize if needed. So I'm gonna spend $2,100 on all that.
Okay.
Where can I find vehicles in the compendium? Is that a thing, or is that not going to be there?
It should be.
I don't see vehicles. I see drones, but not vehicles. I guess there is not such a thing. I mean, it's fine. I can just mark down in the cargo bay that we have a motorbike.
Yeah, that's fine.
Motorbike, and it's just a standard. It's not the Engine of Babylon one. It's fucking revised. There we go. And tonnage 1.
All right, I made my chair.
I'm excited to see this.
Yeah, look at this.
See the chair. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Now
I'm
that goes
surprised you didn't put a
hard.
fucking fleshlight in there too, dude.
That goes hard, bro. You cooked the SS Murin, bro. Hold on. The Starship Murin, that goes hard. He's got a wine cup holder and a water bottle cup holder.
Put that shit on stream, baby.
All right, hold on.
Just so everyone knows what I'm fucking with. That's what my big fat ass can be parked in.
That's what he's fucking with, chat. This right here is it.
Imagine a playpen next to it also.
But yeah, but also it has a playpen with a little cockroach guy in it.
Nice.
Now he cooked. Put his time, he put effort into that. He cooked. If people in chat, they see the vision, Jim. That's all I can say.
I'll cook his son. I bet it'd roast up good. Yeah. Okay, that's now stowed. Actually, wait a second. Hold on. To be a complete fucking miser, let's see. Could we not technically go to the armory on our ship and just get these guns we just purchased? Is this not?
What do you mean?
Ships so equipped can have whatever amounts of TL4 military-grade weaponry and armor that a crew might require and integral maintenance facilities for its upkeep. Could I not have just gone to my armory and just taken a mag rifle? Or is that... Like, what do you consider military equipment to be?
I would consider once you have bought a weapon, if you had crew on your ship to help protect against borders, they would have access to at least one version of the weapon you've already bought, right?
All right. I like that. I like that idea. That's a pretty good way of doing it. Cool. All right. I've got my mag thrower and I've got my my spike fucking thrower now as well. My mag rifle and spike thrower.
Okay.
I am.
If you did buy something, just send me a list of what you bought, just so I'm aware, right? Just so I'm not just like you go, oh, I use this to go, oh, where'd you get that? You go, oh, I bought it. I'll have something to say you did buy this then. Otherwise, we get to the launch day, and there's no fanfare or anything like that. There's no big crowd coming to cheer you guys as you leave. In fact, the dock itself seems kind of empty. You just arrive, and there she is, the Murin, waiting for you guys to fly out to whatever adventure comes next.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go board my ship and go check the gunnery systems. I'm gonna start just targeting random Tang Dynasty buildings, seeing if our weapon scanners are working properly.
Yes, everything is in tip-top shape. Everything has been tested and retested to your guys' specifications.
So there's
and it
nothing
is
like
all working.
like I'm not gonna be the best one to check for this, but like there's no like Tang Dynasty restrictions on any of the software. You know, I don't see like a Tang Dynasty administrator, a systems administrator when I log in, do I? You know,
That's a
Nothing.
question for one of our boys.
You don't see anything like that, you know.
Excellent, cool, all right.
Though, Bo, you would know that that's probably a little too unsubtle for what the Tang Dynasty is known for.
What's unsubtle?
Just having it an open, like just having it in the open that they have a system administrator account on the ship.
Oh, wait, why would I know that?
I said Bo. I meant Pavel. Sorry.
I assumed.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Not you, Bo. You wouldn't know shit. Shut up, Bo.
Okay,
Look at your fucking roach!
hold on.
Roach boy!
I'm cooking crazy style right now. You guys are gonna love me.
He's doing a little dance, by the way, in his pin.
He's dancing.
Has he achieved that level of sentience yet?
I say dancing. He's like, he's like spinning in the pin. All right, let's not get crazy, guys.
Oh. Well, he's breaking it
I
down,
buy
bro. Orc style.
several bottles of Mortine Nature Guard and I bring it on the ship.
No!
Gonna treat my room, make sure I don't get any space lice.
You got Grubex. He's fucking...
Rubex is crazy.
All right. Well, I mean, if there's nothing else stopping us, I mean, I'm gonna look towards Pavlin and say, so should we get out of here? Now, speaking of, do we know where we're going first? Have we even decided that?
I don't think we've talked about that at all.
Actually, how does the bridge look? I personally want there to be like different stations that we're all just like sat between. I think that's cool as fuck.
In the center of the bridge is Jim's chair, first of all. But it's sunk down into the floor, so it's like a sunken platform with a wall behind him almost. And then your guys' stations are, the comms and the engineering station are over his left and right shoulders, respectively. Meanwhile, the captain's helm is in front of him, and the weapons station is taking up a wall to the right.
Okay. All right. In that case, I'm just spinning around on my chair, which is obviously, fully rotatable. It's Tang Dynasty. They love their office chairs. And I'll remark and say, well, we could safely make the jumps back to Castus. That's only 2 jumps, and there's a refueling station there. We know it's safe to refuel.
Is there anything that we actually want to do back on Castus?
Well, there's Gita, the place with apparently the Pretext salvage, though,
Right.
again, we don't seem to have any other current options. Does anyone else have anywhere else we should be going?
Still have that
I don't
flash
really want to
drive.
head north.
That's
Oh, the
what I'm
flash
saying.
drive?
That's the thing. It's Castus.
That's Gita. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Castus.
I take the Gita flash drive, play straight into the ship.
Yeah, no, Kirkos has a bad reaction to that.
Nothing happens. It uploads the files and it's the map again that you've already looked at. You've already uploaded once before to your data pad.
I mean, we didn't get a job from them yet, so
Yeah,
I think that's our
even
best
now,
bet.
nobody has sent word to you or anything.
I'll look at
There's nothing
Pavel
on
instead.
comms.
Yeah, I'll say like, Pavel, would you perhaps want to call them and see if there's any preferred direction they would want us to head in?
I don't call.
The only way I say again.
I just steer it. We have a call guy.
Yeah, but I look back at Sebastian. I look back at you, and I go, you live around here.
Listen, it's a very small chair. I don't want to get out of it to go to the comms unit. He's already there.
Hello?
Have you tried to make contact with the ATC to get in touch with somebody?
Yeah, I'm in contact with ATC now. Hello?
Does the Murin have a call sign you guys want to go by? We want to figure out a really quick call sign.
Is the ATC guy asking me?
Yeah. He's asking you to assign the Murin a call sign to enter the records.
Like
Sam, what's all
numbers or letters?
Mix.
Sam, what's
ST3
all
RM.
you right now? off the top of the dome.
Okay, ready,
Mhm.
Mr. ATC man.
Reading
F
you loud and clear.
F R
R
I
I.
E.
No.
Hold on. FRIE. Reading.
Okay, I know this.
R
No.
Reading.
E
Just say it.
N.
That's not even a.
Fririn.
That's not even a. No,
That's
you've
Murin.
just.
That's just too long to be a call sign.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the ship name.
No, it's not.
What?
We read you logs here as the Murin.
Oh yeah, please change that. Thank you.
No, do not change it. I made a chair up, Sam. You can't.
I'm on the comms. Can you shut up? I'm trying to talk to the ATC.
Listen, you gotta go through somebody else other than to change the title in the logs. I'm here for the call sign. That's too long.
How long does it have to be?
4.
He wants like
4 digits.
TSS 325 or some shit like that.
Okay, 4, no numbers. Or maybe-
FR0G.
4 with numbers
Yeah.
if you want.
Oh, okay.
Frog.
F. Ready?
Oh my god.
Ready?
FERN.
Fern.
Fuck off.
She's
That
from
works.
Fern, too.
I know.
Fern.
The worst.
All right, Fern. Reading you loud and clear.
Okay.
This is ASATC. You want to get in touch with the Dynasty building, correct?
Okay.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Fern, are you reading?
Yeah.
Fern, there's some sort of interference. Our connection doesn't seem clear. Could you go ahead and do me a favor and unscramble your comms, please?
No. Yes, the building though, please. Thank you.
You see the little like video feed of a spinning Tang Dynasty logo like bloop and drop down before an actual video feed drops up. The agency guy has just tossed you away to wherever you're trying to connect.
That's his job.
Before it inevitably connects to a very familiar face. It is the face of the handler.
Hello.
You guys, by the way, are at 7
hello?
crew. Sorry, I'm just fixing this. You guys
Hello?
are at 7 crew, by the way, not 5.
No. So, that's the minimum crew.
No, it's
oh,
5.
current.
It's min, current,
Yeah.
max.
Gotcha.
Oh, look who it is. You boys all aboard your ship then, I take?
Yes.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Well, far be it from me to tell gentlemen such as yourselves how to enjoy your first spin out in a boat like that. Why don't you boys take a couple days, say a week or two, and get some experience under your belt?
Yes.
Or I
Okay.
found life support costs. I'm so sorry to interrupt. It's $20 a day to replenish life support.
Thank you.
No worries. Go on, sorry.
So, as long as you're back here by the, what is it, the 24th?
24th.
He's asking.
As long as you're back here by the,
I'm just talking.
as long as you're back by the 3rd,
Back by the 3rd.
things should be fine. You know, with wiggle room, of course. You know, we understand how things are out on the lanes.
Gotcha. Wiggle on the 3rd.
Is there some sort of comm interference?
Maybe?
You should unscramble your comms before you head out. But
Okay.
do you hang up?
No, not yet. Why would I hang up? He's talking to me.
That's just asking. You said okay, very like finally, like you were done.
Well, people
otherwise,
keep telling me to unscramble my comms. I'm just confused. If anything.
Otherwise, you have free run of the sector. Come back safe, you know. Otherwise, we'll find you.
He has what? Free red of the sun.
Fly me into the sun!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He just gives you a weird look, and then he goes, "All right, then," and then he hangs up.
good night, and then I hang up too.
You said good night to nothing.
To an
by the way.
empty
Yes, I know.
screen.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And then I'm gonna like. Was anybody watching? Nobody was watching me during that, right?
We're all in the
We
same
were
room,
all
big man.
watching you.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
we're
the one
watching
getting
you.
us our next
Staring at
directions.
you.
We're all
I'm gonna-
staring at you.
I'm gonna turn now that
So
I
what
know
did
you
he
guys,
say?
Like now I see you guys all seeing. I'm gonna turn back and go. Yes, we are very awesome. I love you. Bye. And then leave. And then turn back around.
So you
They
repeat
love
your
us.
bye.
Yeah. Yes.
This might have been the greatest thing ever playing in my comms.
So, Sebastian, what did he say?
Hi was the first thing he said.
I don't think it was. I think you
I
said
don't
that.
even think that's right.
Oh. A lot. A lot. He said a lot. We have free reign of the sector for
Shut up!
give or take till the 3rd, and then we have to wiggle. Oh, we have to be back.
We have to wiggle. It's so funny.
Well, let
we
me...
have to wiggle.
Kirkos is going to turn around and start studying a book in front of him that tells him the time that it takes to spike drive. Oh! War. Oh, okay, no. Oh, we do have a tier 2. Okay. So, it takes 6 days for 1 hex, divided by our spike drive rating. So it would be 3 days per hex. I forgot the
So
fucking
we're
spike driving takes
not
forever.
going to Gita.
Well,
You had a
let's
week,
see,
so
yeah.
you could make it there in 4 days and have
No.
time to.
No, we'd make it. So it'd be 3 days, and then another
Three
jump
days
of
per
3
hex.
days.
Yeah.
We would get there on the 3rd. Yeah, no.
That's true. You could call back and ask for more time.
So we can go
Call
one
back.
sector and be able to make it back.
Hello?
With like a day to spare.
Oh,
He's back on the on the comms with
he's
you.
on the phone. She's on the phone.
Hello?
ATC reading you loud and clear, Fern. Where can we connect?
Towers, please.
You hear kind of like a noise through the mic. Copy that, Fern. 1 second.
Yes, please.
Kirkos is going to get up and walk over and stand next to Sebastian at his console. He's not going to
And
say
the-
anything. He's just going to like watch
And
the video.
the
feed.
spinning logo in the top right of your screen pops down before it pops back up with the video feed of the handler. What are you calling back for?
Can we have more time?
How
We want more time. We want more time.
How
Please.
much do you
Thank
think you need?
2 weeks. Important. Super important.
Well, I guess 2 weeks is fine. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Be back by the let's see, instead of the 3rd. Yeah, be back by the 10th, I guess.
10th. Do you mean
That
it?
gives you a week and a day extra. So 2 weeks and a day
Aw.
extra.
Thanks. That's so nice of you. You're a nice guy.
This is for important business. You know that, right? Like,
Okay, bye.
clarifications of the job is fine.
And then I hang up.
I'm just going to put my hand on Sebastian's shoulder and say, "Good work, Sebastian. You got us our extra time."
I'm on the
Now
phone.
Well, you're not
No,
anymore.
you're not. You just hung up.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm new at this.
New at phones?
Comms. My job.
Hmm.
Have you ever
Nico's
used a
gonna come
comm
to this
station before,
station.
by the way?
No,
Sebastian?
fuck
Here it goes. You being at least a little familiar.
Yeah.
You see one of the dials on the station has been turned to scramble and is not pointing towards the unscramble section.
I'm gonna look at it and I'll go. Sebastian, have you ever worked at a comm station before?
Yeah. It was about 5 minutes ago when I made the other call.
Ah, I mean before today.
Oh, no.
Hmm.
Why would
Okay.
I?
Good.
I'm a doctor.
Great question. Very good question. I'm gonna reach forwards and just flick the scramble.
slap your hand.
Kirkos is gonna look at you and then keep going.
I slap you. I grab your hand.
All right.
What do you want to do? A strength check?
I mean, I would. I'll warrior check you, motherfucker. But
Oh no.
Kirkos is gonna sigh slightly and go, Sebastian,
Like the eggs, it stays scrambled.
so you know it's on scramble.
Like it's for breakfast.
No, the switch, Sebastian.
Uh-huh. Scrambled.
Right. It shouldn't be on scrambled, Sebastian.
I don't tell you how to run your station. So don't you tell me how to run mine.
Sebastian, you just admitted to not knowing how to run your station.
And I'll learn. Scrambled.
No, that's wrong, Sebastian.
It's staying scrambled.
Captain!
My scrambled station.
Put my kid's godfather in charge of comms, and he is doing a damn fine job of it.
That's nepotism, baby.
Nepotism on the vessel.
That's
Thank you,
nepotism
Captain.
on the vessel, baby. God, image goes hard, by the
Understood.
way, Kavlo.
I'm a
Please
salute.
call me when you need something exploded. Kirkos is gonna leave the bridge. He's fucking tired.
You guys have been given clearance to undock from the Aez shipyard, and you have free reign. The ship is yours. You can go where you want to go.
Keep saying it. I've never watched that show.
What can I say instead of free reign, chat? Because I'm never saying
Nothing.
it again.
Nothing. Let me love my show.
I won't lie. I've had the ending theme playing in my ears since you guys made the joke.
What, the Vern one?
Yeah.
Ah, nice. I might buy Himmel Nendoroid.
People hate Funko Pops until it's of a character you like. Then you fold.
Shit, dude, I didn't say I might buy Himmel Funko Pop, did I?
No, that's fair.
You guys have no idea the amount of swag Sigma I'm cooking up right now.
Fern. Anyway, I'll turn around and tell everybody I got us an extra week and a day because they like us so much.
Ah, perfect. Let's do a check engine situation. Pavel and Sebastian, let's get those coordinates all set up and let's get rocking and rolling.
I start hitting random buttons on my console.
What the fuck?
I, as the pilot. Wait, would it be me or the captain that puts the coordinates in?
It'd be you.
Probably.
you're the
It'd be
navigator.
me. Yeah, it'd be me. I slowly turn my head over my shoulder because am I in front of him? Like, am I in front and below him?
Yeah,
You're in front. You're in front of the captain. Rimmy station would be the wall to like your immediate right, basically, where the gunnery stations would be, or the consoles for their loadouts / readouts, and then
they're on either side of it.
Yeah, and then Corin and Sebastian are over his shoulders.
I buzz your station like 4 times, odds.
First of all, again, I slowly turn over to look at Jim, and I'm put the coordinates in on my thing, and then I finally pick up on your fourth one. Hello, and I turn to look at you.
I don't know I've called you, so I just you hear me under my breath.
Hello,
Boop, 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 boop.
hello, Sebastian.
I turn around. What?
Phone call for you. Come here.
Oh, and I'll get up and I'll walk over. Hello?
I get up and go past him and go to the comms console. Why did you call me?
Huh?
You called me.
Hello?
Hello?
Who is it?
Who is this?
I can't hear you very well. You must be scrambled or something.
Fucking.
And I'll hang up.
Hang up.
Go back to my
I
station.
go back to my console. That guy was a fucking asshole.
Something weird on your comms.
Stupid, man.
Yeah, Pyro Benji. I'll slowly take us out of here because it has been a while since I have piloted.
Yeah. You eventually get to a safe area where you can begin the necessary calculations for a spike drill. And do you want to make your first ever spike drill check of the game?
I would love to. It's just a pilot check.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if I fail this? Out of curiosity?
Okay, it's a base of 7. There's a bunch of modifiers. Do we have Rudder's War?
Oops.
Oh, you probably fucking killed it, but I don't know. It's actually that's strength. Never mind.
I didn't mean to click it. I clicked below the button.
That's fine. Rudders meaning what in this instance? Just so I'm clear.
Rudders are the maps basically that show us the spike drive.
Yes. The rudders are continually updated out of the grid area. And so all of these are less than a month old, meaning that you get a so it's an easier check is what I mean.
Yeah, sorry, I'll find the fucking stats for it. Give me a second.
I'm reading it right now. I'm good. You, by the way, you
excellent.
More than ace it.
I did that with strength. So I didn't mean to click the button, but
you can re-roll it, but I'll be honest. This is a damn near impossible to fail task.
I did better.
Yeah.
It's intelligence though. By the way, it's not Dex. Just for the future.
Oh, okay. Well, they're both.
So you would have actually gotten the same result.
Yeah, I only have 2 +1s. It's con and strength, so everything else is a 0.
Fair enough. The activation succeeds as normal. By the way, if you fail, there's a 3d6 series of mishaps. The best one is you roll 3d6, you roll all 6s. You just do it correctly, right? You just get lucky by blind luck. 16 to 17 is successful, but it takes twice the base time. If you roll 3 1s, your ship drive explodes, and you appear 1d6 hexes of the target.
Oh my god!
And when you appear into the system, all your systems are destroyed as well.
Jesus.
The ship isn't destroyed, but everything is catastrophically damaged.
By the way, you can trim the course, which basically means you will get us there faster, but it gets 2 points harder.
Yeah. So you can cut some time off by going a little faster.
So, but it's a -2.
Yeah. So what would happen is our drive rating would go up by 1. So we would be, what is it? Like if it's 6 days, it would only take 2 days instead of 3 days, right?
Neat.
So yeah,
should be. And with the trim, I have. Do I get a modifier from that?
If you trim the course, it is a +2. But because this rudder is so common and it's constantly being updated, it's a -2. So trimming the course here is totally acceptable because you're just still at a base difficulty of 7, right? The modifiers just cancel each other out.
The base difficulty is always 7, and everything just moves it up or down. So if you want to go faster, it gets harder. If it's less charted, it gets harder. If it's more charted, it gets easier. You know.
Gotcha.
I don't think there's much else that you have to worry about in terms of this.
No. If you ever have to rush an activation, it does also get harder.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. Yeah. If we ever have to, like, emergency jump.
I see.
Otherwise, I will pass forward. Are you going to trim the course? You didn't know it was an option. I'll say that you can. You're still going to easily pass
it'd be the same roll. I did a +0.
It would basically just be you'd be rolling against a 5 versus a 7, and let's be frank, you could destroy both of those.
I'll trim the course so that we're there a day faster.
Ooh, okay, my bad. I'm
saving a day on that.
Would you like me to roll again?
War. If you go to the ship, you can do travel days. Have you seen that?
Oh, I can?
Yes. So you can actually. So there's the spike drill, and then there's also the travel days option. And you type in the days of travel. You type in. Actually, this is for you, Pavel. You go to the spike drill on the ship.
I see.
Yeah. So there you go. It's all in there.
Yeah. I'll leave it to you. You can type in the spike. You can type in the travel days of 2 and just make everything
actually.
For you.
How about you try this real quick? Just try and put the days into the spike drive and see if it auto adds the days without doing the days manually. See if it just automatically puts them in.
In the spike drill itself, travel days 2.
Yeah.
It'd be a difficulty. What difficulty? It's 7. If I'm 7.
Okay. You're using
and no modifier because pilot.
Yep.
Successful travel days 2. Yeah, it added the travel days. I think.
Oh yeah, and it used the travel.
Sure did.
Look on the
And
life
it used
support
the-
days.
It used the fuel. It used the life support.
That. Can you believe that when I fucking originally played this game with my friends, we did this all in pen and paper? We did the life support days manually.
Mhm.
Blow my brains out.
Yeah. But hey, that works fucking really well, actually.
That does work well.
Anyway, so that'll put us to Thurin.
That will put us to third.
What is the
We've
who?
moved.
Anyway. Yeah, no, Kirkos is going to be
Shut up.
spending most of his time just chilling in his room or, inspecting the armory and, fucking modifying his brand new weapons in there. He likes playing with his mag rifle.
Have any of us noticed the 2 new people on the ship? I mean, aside from the like.
No, yeah, all of you. It's
Okay.
there's plenty of room on the ship. The max is 20. So you're not nobody's stepping on anybody's toes. But there are 2 new people on the ship.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fair enough.
But yeah,
Talk to
Kirkos
the girl.
is staying away from the bridge for now because he is grown up on military ships, and holy fuck, that bridge crew makes him want to blow his brains out. So he'll be back there when he needs to shoot things.
Yeah, you guys managed to successfully spike through to Thorin. 2 days pass.
What's in Thorin?
In Thorin, there is a planet that it goes by the name of Sigan, though you know very little about it.
Is it
Tang
Dynasty?
It does not have any Tang Dynasty claim on it. I will also say that this is something you all should have been aware of that I have not yet told you about. It's purely a my fault thing. Though Tang Dynasty exerts a huge amount of external fiscal pressure, they have a very major issue on the home front, which is that Aez, being the capital of the Tang Dynasty itself, is not technically the controller of either Kaffa or Lucip, which are 2 separate colonized, habited planets in the system. And while there is no outright open war, there are certainly underground hostilities between the 3 planets.
We should create
So,
false flag attacks.
Biggest question then: what the fuck is the Tang Dynasty then? Like, where actually are its planets? Is it just Aez?
It's just Aez, but think of it like a Stellaris megacorp, where they have branch offices on every planet, and it's not uncommon to find their workers across the entire sector at this point, right? On a civilized planet, usually you can find a Tang Dynasty worker.
They're building tall.
Okay.
Um,
All right. So yeah,
and
what's
so
up with this
the
place,
trouble the trouble on the home front has prevented them from exuding more what you might call like military influence on the systems and planets around Grid, as all of their attention in that way at least is focused on the home front. Thorin itself though is home, Sigan is home to a branch office of the to the Scale Agency. But outside of that, you guys personally know very little about the planet. It's somewhat of a backwater.
Okay. All right. Well, there's nothing more to do here.
mean-
Actually,
We're here for a couple days while the spike
Nope.
drive
no.
recharges.
no.
Us. Not, or is it just the travel time
Nope.
itself? Is
It's because we got fuel bunkers. We actually don't have to be here for long at all. We have to only be here for like 1
I
hour.
thought the days were recharge time, not
No,
travel
the
time.
days are
No.
travel time.
Days of pure travel through the spike.
Yeah. Travel time. That's the biggest thing about spike drives is that even though they're, the only way of really traveling around is that they were known for being slow as fuck. Like they aren't very quick.
I see.
So I think the actual startup time would only be 1 hour, I think. I've just gone away from the fucking thing. I was looking at fucking weapons again. Do you know War?
I believe it just takes
a safe drill procedure takes half an hour.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would be in this system for half an hour. Yeah, if there's nothing here, then yeah, let's go.
All right. I set the spike drill.
Yep.
2 days, difficulty 7, 3d6, pilot, intelligence. See if I fuck it up. No.
Baller.
No, you make it.
It does give me a only the GM can alter the calendar when I do that, by the way. So I think it's trying to actually change the calendar while I do that.
Oh.
That would be why.
Can you
it's not
make us
already.
able to alter the calendar?
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch it, but when I do
Yeah.
that, I think it actually changes the spike like the calendar itself.
Yes, you can now do it.
Baller. All right. Hell
So
yeah.
don't worry about it now. I will move you forward
Yeah,
on the
just do
calendar.
it manually. Yeah.
But in the future, that should.
That's
work.
so cool that works together as well.
That
God,
is
this
pretty
is
cool.
so good for this
Uh,
game, actually.
You guys arrive back in Castus, and I am going to request that we call it there as you guys arrive in the system of Castus, because I want to do more work on Gita proper now that you guys have a ship and you're here to do things, right?
Okay.
So does anybody have anything they want to do before we play the outro music and end the session, or is everybody good to go?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I want to show what Jim is working on. So, Otsa Sam, send him your characters really quick if you don't mind.
I'm struggling
and
to
I
find the image, if I'm being honest.
And I will talk to chat. If you can't find it, don't worry about it. We can
You
just
want
show
to
next time, to be fair.
sneak peek for chat?
I mean, yeah, if you don't mind.
It's not done yet, but here's a work in progress. I gotta screenshot it.
There, found it.
Oh, I didn't save mine.
Why aren't you in the chair?
It's hard.
It's hard. It's so fair, actually. It's so fair, dude.
Like
My
suit
character doesn't have
part?
legs.
Uncomfortable or
No,
oh.
my character doesn't have legs.
Why aren't you like layered over it? You're like,
I'll be honest, dude. I'm shocked that my character is one of the people who looks the most normal. Like, me and fucking Corin look normal. Like, I definitely thought that you were fucked when you were making mine.
No, I was gonna give you like a little iPad too or something. I don't know.
Is that meant to
I
be
like
fucking
how-
That's
Sebastian?
the house in the background.
Yeah,
Watching
it's
Doctor
House.
House.
That's
Where's
Sam's
Sebastian
station.
though?
I'm
I
working
don't
on
have-
it.
I don't
I'm
have
working on it.
characters.
That's very funny. Corin's
Alex has a
character-
perfect picture of me
Corin's character
photoshopping a chair.
all right, I will be right back. I'm gonna play the outro music and stuff. I'll be back. Very funny, chat. All right, chat. We're gonna call it there. Thank you guys for watching the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye, chat. Bye bye, everybody.